Good afternoon and welcome to a sunny Amsterdam with SAFC Fan TV. You got myself and Dino, who are going to bring you live commentary of the game down at Fratton Park, Portsmouth versus Sunderland. Before we start, we want to say a massive big thank you to One Football for sponsoring the channel. This is a superb football app. And it's the only football app any football fan should need. All the major teams are featured within the app. So whatever team you support, you can keep up to date with all the latest breaking news from your club. Of course, when the matches are in play, all the latest scores come through. I can see where they are in the league table, player stats. It's got absolutely everything on it. It is free to download. There is a link in the description below. So make sure you go and download that. And once again, a massive thank you to One Football for sponsoring the channel. Dino, how was the trip over?
I was quite bumpy, like the waves.
Right, we've got the team. We're going to put the team across the bottom there. Probably going to be our toughest test of the season so far. Do you think it's going to be a tough one?
It normally is against Portsmouth. I don't know why. I mean, Portsmouth have this untold rivalry with it. I heard that they've sold out the stadium. I don't think they've done that all season. But yeah, it'll probably be a tough game. Bear in mind, this isn't the same Portsmouth team in the past, and this isn't exactly the same Sunderland team. I feel like we've got the better squad overall, but Portsmouth do have the odd player here and there who can cause real danger.
Yeah, fair enough. Just very quickly, we are live. We are live, which means, of course, you can join us via the live chat. Just let me set that away because that's you can join us via the live chat, and already in there, Italian Danza was first up today. Game Boy Ben is on there. SR4Q nearly got us there. So they're all in there as well. Lincoln, Emma Wilson, friend of the show, says, "Are you lads in Holland again?" The Netherlands, they like it called over here, rather than Holland. But yes, we are in the Netherlands. My wife says, "Why don't I get invited to Amsterdam? Because we couldn't trust what you would get up to, Karen, in Amsterdam." Tony Lee. All right, Monkey and Captain Hemorrhoid, which is, I do believe that is you. So, as we said, you can join us via the live chat. Before we go any further, we want to tell you again about the brand new SAFC Fan TV mugs, which have just come in. We've actually got a good picture of them when I can find them. Where's my mouse gone?
Mouse is there.
So we're all right. So these are available. And there you go. That's what they look like. Absolutely smart. They're printed both sides just in time for Christmas. Ideal stocking filler if you want one of those. Now, the price of these, they are the $7.99, which includes post and packaging. We didn't want to put them out at that price. They are actually only $4.99 is what we're selling them at. But to post them out, it costs us £3. Well, it costs us £3.20 actually to send these out. So that's why they're actually that's why they're $7.99. If we do sell these, if we sell any of these down at the Wood Chief and you want to pick them up, you can have them for $4.99. So we wanted to bring them in at a good price. So if you think $7.99 is expensive, it's because of the post and packaging that we have to send them off. But a brilliant stocking filler. Check them out. Lovely mugs. They're all right, aren't they?
They're not bad. I was going to say
they're not bad. They're brilliant.
I was going to say, are you going to do ones with say someone might want to have the name on the other side or anything like that?
Well, possibly. I don't know, but let's we'll look. Don't complicate.
I'm really sorry.
Right. Right. Well, let's have a look at the team. Are you going to do the team, Dino?
No. Them can just have a look. So for Sunderland in goal we have Hoffman. On the left is Sirkin. In the middle is Bailey Wright and Tom Flanagan. On the right is the reliable Carl Winchester. In the centre is Luke O'Neill and what's he say? Chris Evans or Chet Evans? What's his first name? I forget. I know Corey Evans. My mistake. Corey Evans. On the left is Aidan O'Brien. In the centre of that three is Elliot Embleton. On the right is Diaku, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but
Diaku.
And up front is the reliable Ross Stewart.
Fantastic. Just very quickly before you do the Portsmouth team, also we've got that's because I went and pressed. Sorry about this. We're all over the place here. Back on the chat down there, Kieran Gill says Portsmouth 2, Sunderland 3, which is what I predicted. It's what I predicted on Thursday, but I do realise that I did a quick preview on Giles's channel. Giles, a great YouTuber. Check him out. Go and subscribe to his channel. And I predicted 2-0 to Sunderland, so I'm all over the place. But I am going to go 3-2 to Sunderland. I think we should get a high-scoring game today. Aaron Fisher says hello from Faversham. Do you know where Faversham is?
Not a clue.
Down south somewhere. SPJ, keep out of those Amsterdam cafes, lads. We're here to work. We're in the Amsterdam studio. We're here to work. We're not here to although Dino did say, have we got any space cakes in the oven?
Well, I thought I meant cupcakes.
All right, I didn't know what he was on about anyway. Frank Andrews, hello lads from Malta. I agree with you. It'll be a test today, apparently. Italian Danza says 3-1 win today as well. Do we want to run through the Portsmouth team as well?
Yes, I shall do. So this team, it looks like they're playing a 3-4-1-2. So in goal is Bazanu. On the right is of the back three is Freeman. In the middle of that three is Raggett, and on the left is Williams. On the right is Romeo.
That's what you are, Dino.
Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo, you are.
In the centre is Tuncliffe and Morel. On the left is Brown. Behind them is Marcus Harness. In the front two, on the right is Curtis, and on the left is John Marquis.
From Doncaster.
No, he's from Portsmouth. He's not from Doncaster. He's from Portsmouth.
Well, place for Portsmouth. Right. Tough game then. Toughest test so far this season, Dino. What about, have you given us a prediction or not?
I didn't give a prediction because I wasn't on Thursday, but I'm going to say...
Never on now, just a part-time you weren't, so don't worry about that.
I'm going to say 3-2. 3-2 Sunderland.
Oh, you're going with what I've got. You think it's going to be high scoring then?
Yeah, I do. Don't get us wrong. I mean, this could be 3-1, 3-3. This could be any scoreline because we don't know what... I mean, are Portsmouth doing any good this season so far? Because I have no idea.
They've got a... They haven't had a win in the last 6 or something like that.
But Sunderland are one of them teams who actually give someone the first win, don't they? That's the kind of team we are. Well, that's same old Sunderland. We'll be the team who someone beats and they haven't won for ages, or a player will score and they haven't scored for about 5 years. That's what we do.
Right, okay, just very quickly, back on the chat. Jeff Allcroft, the sun is cracking the pavement back here in Sunderland. We wouldn't know, although I was on the phone to Karen earlier, and she didn't mention it, so she'd have gone, "Oh, it's lovely over here." So you could be telling pokies. Stephen Hensel, away Sunderland 4-1. Stephen, I wish, mate. We've got to give a shout out to Marianne and Carl Taylor. They've donated $5 via the super chat. Said, "Hi guys, 3-1 win today." Once again, a massive shout out to Marianne. She's not been very well. She's been back in hospital again, and so hopefully she has a speedy recovery. That's from me, Dino, and all the team down here at SAFC Fan TV. On that score, if you do want to donate towards the channel, by the way, it does help us out immensely. You can do that via the live chat. It is still free to use the live chat, but it's voluntary. If you want to donate something, you can do it via the super chat. There is a little $sign at the bottom of the live chat. Just click on that, select the amount you'd like to donate, and you can do that. And once again, that would be very gratefully accepted. It will help us create better content for the channel and help the channel grow at a quicker pace. Dino,
yes,
would you take a draw?
That's a hard question, actually. I mean,
it's not you see the yes or no.
No.
You know what I mean?
It is a hard question because I don't think this Portsmouth team is the same team we've played the last 2-3 seasons. They've lost a lot of good players. They've lost defenders. They've lost the good goalkeeper they used to have. They've just lost a canny few players. That team is very, like it's very unrecognisable of what we're used to seeing. The only good players I remember in that team there is Marcus Harness and Ronan Curtis.
Sorry, can I just put in there, Dino, just very quickly, because Lee Hall says on the chat, Huggins unlucky not to start. He was quality on Tuesday. Correct. He's got a strange game to rest McGeady, or is he injured? We have had news this morning that Aidan McGeady's injured and he didn't travel down with the squad. So that is why Aidan McGeady's not in there. He's not even travelled down to Portsmouth with them because he does have an injury. So that's bringing you up to speed with that. Before I pass back to you, Dino, okay. Chris Prince has donated £5 via the super chat. What do we do for Chris Prince? Thank you very much, Chris. That is very much appreciated. Thanks a lot. That will help the channel immensely. We was asking about if you take a draw or not, and you were sort of like, oh, you were struggling with the answer.
I was. I mean, I would say no, because I just feel like this Portsmouth team's there to be got at. I mean, in the past, I would have probably been happy with a draw. We are away, which people say it makes a difference. I still don't believe it makes a blind bit of difference. It's a football pitch at the end of the day, and we always take a good following, so I don't think it makes that much of a difference. But this team isn't isn't the greatest. They've got that centre-back Raggett who makes a lot of mistakes. He did in the last game we played against them. And like our team's just totally different. We've got a strong squad now. I mean, I know McGeady's not playing, but Aidan O'Brien will slot a lot straight in there. And let's be fair, McGeady hasn't been at his best this season. And to be fair, I'm quite confident Aidan O'Brien can come in and do an actual job. And just the overall team's just like a lot better. We've got a good centre midfield now. We don't have that slow midfield. Our defence is banging. We've got a good goalkeeper in Hoffman. And Ross Stewart's just doing the business. I mean, I'm quite confident, especially with their team and our team these days. We're after a good start, them aren't. But football is a funny old game, and anything can happen.
That's what.
Would you take a draw?
I'd take a draw now, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would take a draw now. I think this is. They're not in form, Portsmouth, at the moment. However, Jack Shields was on the show on Thursday because you're part-time now and
yeah, I do apologise for that.
All that. And Jack pointed out that at the, I don't know if we've had 6 away games so far, something like 6 or 7. I think we've only won 2, apparently. So our away form is not, though we've won 6 out of 6 at home.
How many games have we played away?
I don't know.
We've played in the cup a couple of times, and we've won games. Them count, don't they?
Well, I don't know. I would just take Jeff Allcraft says, Philly, is there a major SAFC Fan TV announcement tomorrow? See, he knows, doesn't he?
What, you want a major?
Do you not know about it?
No. So someone knows and I don't. A major announcement.
I about SAFC Fan TV. I haven't got a clue what he's talking about. Right. Jeff, you'll have to message me. Let me know what you're on about because I haven't got a clue. Sorry, I'm getting tangled up in my microphone down here. Right. What was I going to say next? Yeah, I would take a draw. I'd take a draw now.
Why would you?
Because it's Portsmouth and this game, the form is out the window. What I said on Thursday, I said it's not unlike a cup game because it's when Sunderland play Portsmouth, it's like they up the game, we up our game. It's just I think form goes out the window a little bit. It's just they pointed out, Tom from 4-0 written all over it was on the channel on Thursday as well. That's when you weren't there because obviously you're part-time.
Tom was here. When I was watching it was only you, Jack Shields, Mad Mistake and some other bloke.
James,
huh?
Yeah, James probably did that till 1:30 and then we brought...
Yeah, that's part-time.
So you haven't even tuned in and watched it.
Well, I watched the start. I watched the start,
and
I seen James. I'm not watching him.
Well, no. Well, we got Tom on from 4-0 written all over it. He came on at 1:30. He was telling us how brilliant their goalie is.
So he's telling me he's better than Matt McGilvery because
he was a top keeper. Apparently he's the man. He saved the penalty against Cristiano Ronaldo. In the international break, apparently. Anyway, before we go any further, Chris Prince again has now purchased a super sticker for £5. So you know what we do for Chris Prince, don't you? Thanks very much, Chris. Honestly, it's it really is appreciated. Listen, this is totally optional. It's voluntary. You know, if you want to donate something, you know, we are very grateful to you for that. But it is free. We're not, you know, it's free to chat. You can still join in and do that. We're just, but like I said, thanks again to you for that. The teams are out. Are we looking fit?
We're looking good. I mean, it's going to be a bit different because we're used to seeing McGeady in the team, and obviously we haven't been out the team. We'll soon realise if we're going to miss him or not, because, like you say, he hasn't been at his best.
Do you want to do the formation for everybody?
Formation. Well, it looks like we're playing a 4-2-3-1. I mean, that's been the standard formation we've played for most of the season. Obviously, Aidan O'Brien slotted in for Aidan McGeady. I don't see Aidan O'Brien there, and obviously Giorgio's getting his first start of the season. It's a bit disappointing not to see Daniel in there because I feel like Daniel's done really well and he's on the bench. He is on the bench, but I mean, to bring Corey Evans in, I know Corey Evans is technically our captain now, but
yeah, but we were saying on Thursday that Evans and O9 had a brilliant partnership going anyway. I think Diaku started against Wigan.
Well, in the cup. This is his first league start, though. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I know he scored a goal in the last game. It was a cracking goal, but is he fit enough to start? I mean, I remember when he first came on and he was really blown, and he only
his bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but I didn't want to upset you.
Good. What we're going to do, we're going to bring you commentary. Dino's going to do his excellent commentary. I'll keep my eye on the chat and I'll do the little bits in between. But we are about to kick off at Frank Park, and we're going to hand you to Dino, SAFC Fan TV's commentator of the season. Well, you might be.
Well, I'm going to try my hardest. I want that trophy.
Right, okay, no problem. I'm just finishing off the formation down
here. Elliot Embleton's over the ball. We're kicking from right to left, and the ball is off, and we'll find it with Carl Winchester. Winchester plays it over to Giorgio, who plays it all the way back to Hoffman. Hoffman goes across the box to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright is under pressure and gives it straight to Portsmouth. Ronan Curtis just on the edge of the box now. Goes wide to, I believe, number 15. That is Moreno. Whips it in. Clear by Sunderland, only falls Harness on the edge of the box to Tunnicliffe. Good tackle by Sunderland. And the ball is away, but it only falls to Portsmouth. It's a bit scrappy here. It's in the air. Luke 19 wins the header, and Portsmouth come away with it. Portsmouth on the right side with Romeo. Now Romeo just cuts back and plays the ball down the line for the run of Brown. Brown will whip it into the front post. It's in the box, and Sunderland will just get it clear, and it comes away to the halfway line, and Portsmouth retain possession. Portsmouth try to go down the line, and is well cut out there by Aidan O'Brien. It's been quite quick start, yeah. It's only a minute in, and Portsmouth have really attacked with. The ball finds out on the left-hand side with Williams. Williams goes long down the right, looking for the run of Romeo, headed away by Bailey Wright. It's dropped to Portsmouth, and Portsmouth have knocked it out for a Sunderland throw in. Very, very, very quick start, that Phil. I thought we were under pressure straight away. It was a good stop there by Portsmouth, put under pressure. We lost the ball, and it looks like it's absolutely lashing down at Portsmouth. Hopefully it doesn't get rained off. So anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Hoffman. He goes over to Tom Flanagan. Flanagan takes a really bad touch, and it's robbed. He's been robbed of the ball there by Curtis. Curtis tries to whip it to the edge of the box, but it's intercepted by Sunderland, and Sunderland clear the ball away. Ross Stewart brings it down on his chest on the halfway line. Gives it to, I believe that is Diaco. He goes past one player, cuts inside, but it's a good tackle by Portsmouth, and Diaco fouls the Portsmouth man, and it's a free kick to Portsmouth, quickly taken. Finds himself with Romeo on the right side. Looks like he's playing a right wing back role. He plays the ball down line to John Marquis, under pressure there by Bailey Wright, and I must admit the pitch looks disgusting. Have you seen that pitch?
Just very quickly, while it's gone out there, Spannerman Jeff Holcraft has emailed me, and with the breaking news. No, Jeff, that's not that won't be announced. All right, okay. But thanks for letting us know anyway.
I'd be shocked, put it that way. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball. The pitch is really bad on the left and right wing. It's splashing up, so the ball might get stuck. There could be a couple of slips and mistakes. Yeah. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Tom Flanagan on the edge of the box. 2.5 minutes gone. Flanagan looks long for the run of Giorgio. It hits a Portsmouth player, and it's out for a Sunderland throw in.
Just very quickly, we've got 121 people on the stream at the moment, 47 likes. We like to try and hit 200 on a live stream, so we can just hit the thumbs up. It'll take you a second to do that. We're back in play, back to you, Dino.
Yeah, Sunderland have the ball with Corey Evans now. Corey Evans over to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright just on the centre circle, plays it over to Tom Flanagan on the right side. Tom Flanagan lifts the ball forward, looking for the runner, Giacomo. Giacomo tries to bring the ball down. It just hits off his foot and it goes through to Bazzuno. Good ball. 3 minutes played here. I mean, conditions look quite tough. I mean, wing play is going to be very, very limited today as the ball looks like it's just stopping in the water because it has been lashing down. Bazzuno goes along with the kick forward, looking for John Marquis. Luke O'Nien flicks the ball on. Sunderland have the ball with Carl Winchester. He plays it all the way back to Hoffman. Hoffman now takes a little touch under pressure by number 10, Marcus Harness. He puts the ball down the field on the right side and it's out for a throw in to Portsmouth.
Yeah, very quickly, DJ Earth keeping us up to speed with all the goal flashes in our league. It's Wickham 0, Morecambe 1. Karen, I've just forwarded you an email if you want to know what all that was about. So there you go. We're back in play, Dino.
Back in play, ball chucked down to Ronan Curtis. Ronan Curtis flicks the ball on. Tunnicliffe tries to get there, but Luke O'Nien takes it off his foot. But it comes to Romeo out on the right side. Romeo running down the wing.
Where's Ferrata, Romeo? He's on the wing.
Good tackle by Sunderland. Hoffman will clear. Rossio tries to bring the ball down, but it's headed away only as far as Sirkin. Sirkin falls on the ball, but he retains possession. Luke O'Nien has the ball and plays the ball for to Elliot Embleton. Elliot Embleton turns on the ball. No, sorry, that's Corey Evans. Corey Evans forward at Embleton, cut out by Tunnicliffe, and Morrell will run forward with the ball. He has 3 runners. He plays the ball forward. Bailey Wright cuts it out, but it falls to Marcus Harness. Harness has a shot at the edge of the box, deflected off Sirkin, just over the bar. 4 minutes gone, corner.
Good following from Sunderland. It looks like they've sold out their allocation.
As we always do. And Jack, our Jack's down there with Jacob.
Jack and Jacob are both down there. Yeah, well, you know, we started as we thought they probably would. You know, it is going to be a tough test, and but we're only 5 minutes in at the moment. But it is going to be a corner. How many fans have travelled down today? I think it holds about 2,000 behind there, so it's 2007, let's say.
2007. Very Pacific. Anyway, corner on the right side for Portsmouth. I don't know who's whipping this in. It could be Marcus Harness. Could be anyone.
The Lionel's going to take it, isn't he?
No, he's just blocking him. Anyway, corner. All the Sunderland fans behind the goal. They whipped in towards the middle. Cleared by Luke O'Nien. And I don't know who. I think Giacomo just tried to control it there, but Romeo makes him push it out for a Portsmouth throw in. Romeo will look to throw it in play.
Go on.
No, he's threw it into play to Tunnicliffe, back to Romeo, who plays it back to Freeman. Freeman goes along down the right side, looking for the runner, John Marquis, and Hoffman will pick the ball up in his box.
Just very quickly, Swanee over in the States says, can you ship the mugs to the United States? We have actually sent a couple out there. We can, but we need you to pay the shipping. And when I tell you how much the shipping is, it's £23.
Really?
Yeah. So we can, but it makes them very expensive mugs. But just get in touch with us. Send us an email, Swanee, and if you want us to do that, we can. But like I said, it does make them very expensive when we're having to pay that much on shipping.
That's marvelous. Anyway, someone have a throw in down the left side here. Giacomo now plays the ball back to Sirkin, who goes across to Tom Flanagan. Tom Flanagan now plays it over to Carl Winchester, who finds himself on the right side of their half. Carl Winchester plays it inside to Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart plays it to Aidan O'Brien. Looks like they've switched rings, Giacomo and O'Brien. Sunderland give the ball away, but Sunderland do win the ball back, and Luke O'Nien plays the ball forward. Lovely little flick there by Embleton, and Embleton is fouled, but the referee says no foul. It's a bit scrappy here, but Sunderland have the ball. Give it a free kick, as it's being deemed that Sirkin has fouled the Portsmouth player. 7 minutes gone, yeah, still 0-0, scrappy game.
Right. SR4Q. Can you ship the mugs to Australia? Listen, we are sending them out to the UK. We will send them overseas, but we'll have to charge you the postage. We'd have to find out what it is. I don't know what it is for Australia. We know it's 23 quid for the United States. So they become very expensive mugs, you know. But you know, if you want to pay, the shipping on them, then yes, we can do that. Goal flashing from DJ Earth. Chelsea 1, Southampton 0. League 2, Colchester 0, Salford 1. They're all coming and we'll keep you up to speed with that. Justin Rico, tuning in from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to all our Canadian viewers. Back in play, or back straight out of play there. That was shocking.
Bailey Wright was under pressure by John Marks and he's just sliced the ball right out of play. And it's a throw into Portsmouth in our own half.
Game Boy Ben. Yeah, him as well. How can I watch the game? You can't, if you're in the UK, you cannot watch the live stream because of the licensing laws and what have you. So, which is why we're in the Amsterdam studio doing this. So, just so you know.
Ian O'Brien done really well there. He was surrounded by 3 players and somehow got out of it and played it to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright plays it to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Bailey Wright, just on the left side of the box. Bailey Wright's under pressure by Marcus Horace. Bailey Wright does very well. Plays it inside to, I believe that's Corey Evans. Evans goes down the line, but gives the ball straight to Raggett, who plays the ball forward to Tunnicliffe. But it's very well intercepted by Gioc, who just barges him off the ball, and he's a bit surrounded here. He goes past 2 players, but he's tackled by Freeman. Romeo has the ball. He spins on the ball, and he's looking for a player, and he gives it to, I believe that is Raggett. Raggett goes over to Bizarno in his own box. Bizarno's under pressure by Stewart, who goes long down the left side, gives it straight to Carl Winchester on the halfway line. Carl Winchester flicks the ball for Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien's away here.
Awesome.
He whips the ball in. Bizarno collects it in the 6-yard box.
How can you buy the mugs? There is, you can either go on our website.
Do we have a website?
On there, we've got a website. We've got everything. Or easier still, there is actually a link in the description on this video. So if you go down, it'll say SAFC Fan TV Mugs. And there's a link there.
And they'll just see a photo of you.
Yes, something like that. Hello to the Australian gang. Lots of Aussies tuning in from down under. So hello to you lot. Enyak says down there, is there any way to watch it in Australia besides through the website? You can purchase the stream, the international stream over in Australia. But
it's like £7 or something.
Well, to be fair, no, I think it's more than that. But to be fair, you're much better off staying with us here. It's much better there than that Danny Collins and
Jack's best friend. Anyway, ball down the line with John Marcus now. He's in the Sunderland area on the right side. John Marcus looks to play the ball across. Well cut out by Tom Flanagan. Corner to Portsmouth on the right side.
And Frankie. No, Frankie and Danny do a fantastic job on commentary and the Jack's best pals anyway off the channel.
Yeah, I think they like us. They tweeted out I'm glad we're top of the league. They tweeted down the Twitter, so I'm guessing they do watch. And you know, Danny Collins, nice bloke, used to play for the club, and Frankie Francis does
great guy. Conrad's joined again.
Anyway, ball in the box, edge of the box, shot by Tunnicliffe, hits off Corey Evans out for another corner.
Shout out to Conrad, part of the team here at SAFC Fan TV. He's tuned in. Good to see that he's watching. Member for 3 months.
Ooh, 3 months.
Says, y'all right, lads. Yeah, we're all right. We certainly are. Karen says there's a link on the YouTube page for the mugs. Yes, which is what we just said, right? Corner to
Freeman
Portsmouth.
Whips it in towards the back post and it went straight over the bar. Didn't even come and play it. Goal kick. Who's number 3 for them? Brown whipped it in. Just getting familiar with the numbers and names. So
to be honest, that was a very Brown corner, really. It was.
It's like looking at the bottom of the ball. Right. Ball. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Bailey Wright. Plays it inside to Corey Evans. Corey Evans goes long down the left looking for the run of, I believe that is Elliot Embleton, but it finds its way to Bazunu, who picks the ball up. 12 minutes gone here. Bazuna will look to just slow the play down. I mean, I believe it's been a little bit all Portsmouth. I feel like we've been a little bit long ball merchants at the minute.
Yeah, we're back in play. Go on if you want to.
Back in play. Flanagan heads the ball up in the air. Only Marcus Horns flicks it towards the right side where Romeo is. Romeo puts Bailey Wright under pressure. And Luke O'Nien does very well and clears the ball as Bailey Wright just let the ball bounce in the box. Ross Stewart will give chase. Raggett now is under pressure by Ross Stewart. And see how the ball just held up in the corner. Did you see that?
There's a lot of water on the pitch on our left-hand side in that corner.
I mean, Raggett had the situation under control and the ball just got stuck and the ball didn't go where he's
It is raining down in Portsmouth as well.
Is it?
Well, can you not see
I'm
the
taking
rain on the lens?
I'm taking the mic, man. Because someone said it was very sunny in Sunderland. I highly doubt if it's raining down Portsmouth.
Well, wait a minute, it's the other end of the country.
It's all the same. It's all the same. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Aidan O'Brien. Forces Cirkin. Cirkin plays it inside to Aidan O'Brien, who finds himself on the left side of the penalty area. Lovely little play here by Sunderland. See how the ball just got stood up again, and Portsmouth will come away with Romeo, but it's cut out by Luke O'Nien, throw into Portsmouth. Did you see the ball there?
It's difficult. It's heavy water on our left-hand side, right up by the corner flag, and was passing the ball about there, got stuck in the water, and they ended up getting a throw from it. But we're back in play there, Dino.
Yeah, Freeman just skips past Jarko quite easy and plays it to Bazana, who plays the ball forward, headed by Luke O'Nien, balls in the air. Tunnicliffe finds himself under it and heads the ball forward to John Marcus on the halfway line. Plays it over to the left, where he plays the ball down the wing to Curtis. Curtis will look to get the ball in. Took a deflection, but Hoffman collects the ball, and John, I think that's Marcus Harness, it looks like he's took the elbow maybe at Hoffman, because Hoffman's holding his face. It looks like you see by a free kick to Sunderland. The referee's having a way with Marcus Harness there. It looked a bit dodgy. There's no need to chuck yourself at the ball. I mean, Hoffman had the ball all day long.
Right, just very quickly, SR4Q says it's a little more than $10, 10 Australian dollars. If that's what you're on about shipping, I'd be surprised. These are actually these are parceled up in polystyrene mailing boxes. But we will check the price for you, and we'll put a list of mailing prices for different countries, and then if you do want to purchase them, then you can do. Game Boy Ben says, how's it going so far?
Scrappy. Anyway, they have the ball on the edge of the box. Luke O'Nien tries to tackle Marcus. It's a bit scrappy here. Sunderland will get the ball away with Cirkin. Cirkin clears the ball down the left-hand side. It's shown with John Marcus on the floor. I don't know why, because Sunderland have the ball in the left corner. But it's out for a throw in. 50 minutes gone here, and it's just a lot of long ball merchant, really, isn't it? I mean, I haven't really seen Sunderland play any football on the floor.
Right, just over here then, Karen says, no, it's the stream cost. Sorry about that. So 10 Australian dollars for the stream, apparently, if you want to tune out of us and into that. However, you won't get the entertainment of me turning Dino.
Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Hoffman. Hoffman plays it over to Tom Flanagan. Flanagan puts the ball down the left side, looking for the run of Ross Stewart. It's cleared away by Raggett. It looks like it's went out the stadium, and it's a throw into Sunderland. 15 and a half minutes gone here.
I find this hard to believe, but DJ Earth keeps us up to date with all the stats. Match possession: Portsmouth 42%, Sunderland 58%. That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't, like,
That's
does it?
not right.
And anyway, Cirkin throws the ball to Elliot Embleton. Elliot Embleton receives the ball back and gives it to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien under pressure. Elliot Embleton takes off and goes down the wing. He goes down the wing, and see what I mean? The ball just gets... I don't know why we keep going down the wing, because the water, and the referee's giving a free kick as it's seen Elliot Embleton's fouled the Portsmouth player. Going down the wing's just not going to work, is it? I mean, Elliot Embleton got down to the byline and the ball just got stuck, and he didn't take the ball with him. I mean, look, you see, yeah, the ball just... Yeah, it's very hard conditions, that, like.
Mike M says, how's the weather in Amsterdam? Earlier on, it was nice. We don't know. We're in the studio at the moment, so we're like, we can't tell you. You're watching the stream. We are in Amsterdam, which means we can watch the international stream. So that's how we're bringing you the commentary. We're back in play.
Sunderland down the left wing with Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien looks for the run of Ross Stewart and just gives it straight to Raggett. And it's the offside anyway.
It was a long ball down into that buggy area, and the ball just stopped again. Like you said, I mean, I don't know why they're playing down this side, because it's just...
it's just not going to work, is it?
It's not. It's really...
I mean, even Ronaldo would struggle in these conditions. The ball's just... You run with the ball, and the ball just lands in the water, and it just slows down, and you don't take the ball with it. I mean, Sunderland need to realise that going down the wings just isn't an option. We've got to get the ball down the middle, because that's where it seems to be a lot drier. Anyway, edge of the Sunderland box. It looks like Brown has it on the left-hand side. He gives it to Curtis now. Curtis on the left side tries to flick the ball forward to Brown, but it's intercepted by Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester stands at the corner flag, whips it down the line, only as far as a Portsmouth player who whips it back in, and it's cleared by Sunderland, and Portsmouth will retain the ball with Raggett in his own half. Raggett plays it over to Freeman on the right side. Aidan O'Brien goes to close him down. He plays the ball down the line looking for the run of Marcus, cut out by Cirkin. Cirkin plays the ball into the middle where he finds Corey Evans. Corey Evans to Elliot Embleton. Looks for the through ball for Ross Stewart. It's cut out there by Williams. There's a well read there by Williams, and he plays it over to Brown. Brown forward to, I believe that is, I don't even know, Morel. And it's back with the keeper, Bazzuno.
Right, just very quickly, news flash coming in, score flash, sorry, at Bolton 1, Shrewsbury 0 in our league.
They're coming down the left side with Brown here. Brown has John Marcus in the box. He plays it to Marcus Harness on the edge. Marcus Harness gets a shot away. Goal, Marcus Harness. I mean, he is the danger man, Marcus Harness. He played at the edge of the box and he's just put it at the near post. Hoffman had no chance. Great finish by Portsmouth. 1-0 to Portsmouth.
You just keep talking there.
I mean, it is disappointing, but it was well played. They came down the left-hand side. I don't know where Carl Winchester is, but I think he was just a little bit out of position. Brown comes down the left-hand side. He plays it to the edge of the box to Marcus Harness. Certain goes to close him down, and he just puts it to the near post. I mean, Hoffman hasn't really got a chance there. It's very well.
To be honest, they've been the better side. They've been pushing for this side. For me, I don't know why we keep playing into that boggy area over there. Somebody has mentioned on here that where was it? Weather's not very good. Chance of it being postponed if it's stopping in standing water. It's only in that corner.
Well, we've only really been attacking down that side, but on the other side, I'm sure it's the exact same. It's down each side of the wings. I mean, if we're getting beaten, they say postpone it. I mean, I'll take that, maybe like 100% if we are getting beaten.
Postponed.
You never know, because it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Anyway, Giorgio on his chest, and it's just run through the keeper.
It's only in that corner where it's been held up. Everywhere else, it seems okay. So,
but it's going to keep raining Philly, and it'll get worse and worse and worse. And if it becomes unplayable, they might have to postpone it. I've seen it happen before.
Well, I'm sure you
have. Did it happen at Doncaster?
DG Earth says Wolves 1, Newcastle 0. There you go.
No surprise there. Anyway, Sunderland will have a free kick as John Marcus has fouled, I believe, Corey Evans.
Go Leafs. Beautiful day in Toronto. So hello to our Canadian viewers again. Don't forget, we've got 172 people on the stream, 70 likes. We like to try and hit 200. Just hit that thumbs up. Take a second to do that. And if you are watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's free to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and that will help our channel out immensely. Thank you. Back in play.
Someone had the ball with Elliot Embleton, who finds himself on the left side of the pitch. Plays it inside towards Ian O'Brien, but it is cut out by Portsmouth. And it's in the corner where Freeman will hook it out for a Sunderland throw in.
Right, fair enough. Nothing on there, sorry.
Nothing.
Just,
nearly 21 minutes gone here. Certain will take the throw in. We're about.
Oh, hang on, that's a point. Do you think Portsmouth has put more water on the pitch down that side?
How can Portsmouth just put more water? If Portsmouth had been water in the pitch, then you've got a chance. But at the end, I mean,
they could have done.
Well, see, I don't know how pitches work. I mean, and now they have the people. They have the people with. They have the people with the thing.
No, but you can water them, can't you? You've seen at half time where they put the sprinklers on.
But I don't think they'd be watering when it's raining. That would just be stupid.
But it stops us playing down the wing. It's a fair point.
Anyway, someone have a free kick. Elliot Embleton stands over it.
Shout out.
Anyway,
Tom Wallace, fair shout, mate.
About 35 yards out on the left side. I mean, it has to be a good ball in. I mean, we've got tall players in there, like Ross Stewart, Ian O'Brien. Anyway, Embleton will whip it towards the back post, and it's just went past every single player. And so for a goal kick to Portsmouth, terrible free kick there.
DJ Sizzler Watson, thanks for the award, which will be given out towards the end of the season. They've not got a sponge roller like they have in cricket. Well, we'll find out at half time. I mean, because you'd like to think that they're going to then be attacking down that wing, so they could do that at half time. And I'm going water.
Well, gotta keep myself.
I'm going water the other corner. Yeah, but they might fork it. I said fork it.
Right. Get a couple of stabs in anyway. Sunderland have the ball with Winchester, who plays the ball down the line, cleared away by Morel. Sunderland have the ball in defence, plays the ball forward. Elliot Embleton turns on the ball and he runs for it. He's got Ian O'Brien on the outside of him. He will play the ball. Ian O'Brien's in the box, has a shot. It's a good tackle by Raggett. Great tackle, and the referee's given a goal kick.
Hey? Just very quickly, McKeelan Allen, who I think is Trinidad Mackham, correct me if I'm wrong. Last year, the teams were watering the corners to nullify McGeady. So there you go. What do you say to that?
I think we're just trying to make excuses. I think it's absolutely pissing down. So I mean,
French.
Sorry, it's absolutely pouring down. See, it begins with a P. You see.
All right. Doncaster 1, MK Dons 1. Is a flash coming in, a goal?
Oh no, it's a free kick. Sorry, free kick's been given.
Right, that's good then. Come on. 23 minutes gone.
I mean, that's about 20 yards out. I mean, Luke O'Nien and Elliot Emerald stand
just left to centre. So this is going to be a shot at goal, I would imagine. They've got 4 people in their wall, and 3 of them are hanging onto their things.
Their cubes, cola cubes, and they've got a lad lying down behind the wall. To be fair, it's very rare I see anyone try to go under the wall. Anyway, Luke O'Nien and Elliot Embleton's over it. You've got a right footer and a left footer. I mean, it's probably going to be best for Luke O'Nien. Luke O'Nien will hit it. Oh, it's just over the bar.
Just over the top.
It was straight at him, to be fair. It was a terrible free kick. I don't know why Luke O'Nien's even on them. I mean, Elliot Embleton, you would think would be the man for it, wouldn't you? Really?
Right, well, Go Leafs down here says, who's in Canada, says that Yankees hat is breaking his heart.
Well, I thought he was going to send us one. Was that the bloke who said he was going to send us a cap over? Remember?
Yeah, but he was going to send you a proper one, apparently.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have the money for it. I want to get the dodgy ones.
So, and Justin Rigo says, as a Blue Jays fan, I completely agree with you. So you're going to have to think about your headwear. I think what we'll do, we'll get you an SAFC Fan TV baseball cap. How's that?
Nah, that sounds good.
You all right with that?
Yeah,
that's what we'll do.
Totally fine. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball in the set with Corey Evans. Corey Evans gives it to Luke O'Nien, who plays it back to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright over to Tom Flanagan on the left side now, in our own half. He's under pressure by Marcus Harness. Flanagan does really well. Flanagan goes long down the left side, looking for the run of Aidan O'Brien, who will find the ball. But he's offside, unfortunately. It was a good ball over. He's just a little bit offside. It's unfortunate. But Sunderland are starting to break the lines a little bit now.
Right, well, Go Leafs says it's a great idea getting you a SAFC Fan TV hat. We will sort that out in time for the next stream. Goal flashes coming in from DJ. Thanks for keeping us up to speed on that. In our league, Lincoln 0, Plymouth 1. Plymouth are flying up there at the moment, aren't they? And also it is now Wickham 0, Morecambe 2.
Morecambe had a good start, haven't they? Morecambe have actually had a good start. Anyway, Bazzuno takes the free kick and launches it down, looking for Ronan Curtis. Ronan Curtis knocks the ball forward. Bailey Wright will clear. He knocks it back into the Sunderland box. John Marquis is underneath it. And the referee's given, I believe, offside for John Marquis.
Right, fair enough. Another score coming in League One. Crew 2, Cambridge 0. So keep those coming in for us, DJ. It's not... we're not really in it, are we? Really?
The conditions aren't the best, but like you say, both teams are playing in it, and Portsmouth are making a lot more of it than we are. Anyway, Tom Flanagan on the left side looks to play the ball down the line. He's hit it straight out of play for a Portsmouth throw in. I mean, it's just absolutely pouring down.
I think they've had the better of the half so far. I mean, we're 26 minutes in. Conditions are terrible. We are being stopped from playing down that left-hand side because of the state of the pitch. But anyway, Romeo, not you, him, is taking the throw.
Yes, and it's John Marquis' offsides, free kick to Sunderland. Luke O'Nien stands over it. It's 26 and a half minutes gone here. It's been one of them games, and it's been a drab game. I mean, it's a lot different when you go from beating Cheltenham 5-0, playing really, really good, and Cheltenham weren't the best, and then you come up to go out to Portsmouth, and the conditions are like this, and it must be really, really difficult. Anyway, Luke O'Nien plays it over to Dennis Sirkin. Sirkin plays the ball down the left side, and Freeman will just pick it up and play it inside to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe goes along down the right side, looking for the run of Romeo. Romeo will put Sirkin under pressure. Sirkin will clear the ball down the line. Aidan O'Brien flicks the ball up in the air. Will he kick the ball in? The referee's given a throw in, I believe.
It looks like there's a lot of water in that corner as well. Which is on our left-hand side near our corner flag. So maybe all 4 corners are.
What they try to do, they try and push the water out, don't they? Like out to the sides of the pitches, so the middle's not as bad. But I mean, it's just terrible, man. I mean, if it keeps going, I mean, there is a good chance it might get called off. Anyway,
I don't think there's a good chance.
Tunnicliffe plays the ball down the line up for the run of Marcus Harness. Second will clear the ball and it's a throw into Portsmouth about 10 yards away from the corner flag.
Well, there's no the water in that corner is not as bad. It's not holding the ball up as bad as the one which we're attacking. Zekno, play up Pompey. So we've got Pompey fans tuning in as well. Welcome to you lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it will help us out. Back in play, Dino.
Jarko plays the ball out to Carl Winchester. He's overplayed it a little bit. He's under pressure by Curtis. Winchester plays the ball down the right side where Jarko will give chase. It's met there by Williams. Williams plays it to Bizzano. Bizzano over to Freeman, getting closed down by Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien closing down. Freeman goes along down the right side where he'll find Harness. Brings the ball down, finds Tunnicliffe in the centre of the park. Tunnicliffe plays it all the way over to Williams, who will find Brown on the left side. Brown now just passing the halfway line, run forward with the ball. Plays the ball down the line to Ronan Curtis, who falls on the ball, but it does find its way to John Marcus. But it's a good challenge here by Corey Evans. Aidan O'Brien will break with the ball, crossing the halfway line now. He's overrun it. It's a good tackle, but it still falls to Sunderland player. He's running down the line, but it's a good challenge by Raggett. Raggett falls on the ball and manages just to clear it, only as far as Corey Evans. Corey Evans plays it to Jarko. Luke O'Nien plays it up at the left. The referee is giving a free kick to Sunderland as he's been fouled by Morel. Sunderland's free kick about 20 yards out. Right
in the centre, just outside the D. So this is fairly central. This is a good chance, good place for a free kick. Is this scores coming in? Oldham 0, Harrogate 1, and we believe the scorer of that goal is Jack Diamond. So well done, Jack Diamond. Scored for Harrogate. Stephen McIntosh, like playing back at school on a Saturday, peeing it down and howling wind. Yeah, those sort of conditions. Obviously, Dino didn't do PE and stuff like that. He liked music. His favourite instrument at school was the dinner bell. Right, here we go.
Anyway, same players, Elliot Embleton standing over it, and Luke O'Nien. I think this is probably... Luke O'Nien looks like he's going to take it. Luke O'Nien with another shot, just hits the wall. And it's out for a Sunderland corner on the right side of the pitch. 30 minutes gone here.
Just very quickly, I said it was just outside the D, and my wife's piped up. I like the D, whatever that means. Of
course she does.
She's obviously missed big out of there. I like the big D.
Anyway, ball whipped in towards the back post. It's punched away by Bazzuno. And it falls back out to the wing. See the water there? The water is terrible. And it's a bit scrappy, but Sunderland win the throw in. Elliot Embleton will quickly take Ronan Curtis's fuming about a push, but it's still a throw in. Sunderland play the ball back to, I believe that is Corey Evans, who plays it back to Tom Flanagan. Flanagan now switches the ball over. It went over every single person. Giarco didn't expect it, and Bazzuno just picks the ball up and rolls it out to Freeman. But the balls get stuck. This is terrible conditions.
That would have been out for a...
Hey, man, I tell you. Anyway, the ball's played down the right side. Flanagan will get there before John Marcus. There's a great tackle there by Tom Flanagan on John Marcus. These conditions. Anyway, Sunderland find the ball out with Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester crosses the halfway line on the right side. He's got Aidan O'Brien on the overlap. He looks for him, but the ball's too long and it's out for a goal kick to Portsmouth.
Just very quickly, Tony Lee says Jack Diamond has just scored. Obviously, Tony Lee's on delay somewhere. Yes, we've mentioned that already. Just in regard to surprise, Karen didn't want to make the road trip to Portsmouth. Well, we're in Amsterdam, so we've not gone down there. However, we are going down to QPR, and I'm taking my lovely wife with us, even though she keeps telling me we're not going. But we are. Don't tell her. Shh. Right. So is that the D in Vegas? Well, there you go. Carlisle 0, Forest Green 2. That's out of our league. Peterborough 1, Bristol City 2. And Karen says, no, we're not.
That's you told. Put it that way.
Listen, I'm the boss. When I'm at home, I'm the boss.
Anyway, Anyways, Portsmouth have the throw in. He throws it down the line to Ronan Curtis. Marcus Harness will pick the ball up and plays it back out to the left to Brown, who plays it forward to Curtis. Curtis now, under pressure by two players, he flicks the ball down the line to Brown. Brown spins on the ball, plays it inside to Curtis. Curtis finds his way in the box. He goes down. The referee says no free kick, and Sunderland have the ball. And it's there's a foul. Is that a foul? No foul again. Sunderland, there's a Sunderland player down. They're coming down the byline, whips it to the front post. No, it's 2-0.
No, that was a foul, man. Every day that was a foul.
And it's 2-0 to Portsmouth. I mean,
right, we shouldn't be wishing this, but apparently there's going to be a pitch inspection at half-time to see if this game is going to continue. So 2-0, who got the goal? Do you know?
I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it could have been Brown. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. It might have been John Marcus. There could have been a lot of. It just got whipped.
The thing is,
so there's a foul there, maybe on Luke 09 by Ronan Curtis. Referee says no. Harness goes down the byline. He whips it towards the front post where he finds John Marcus, who flicks it to Brown, and it's put in the bottom right corner. I mean, it's a lovely little.
Is it Brown? Did you say?
Yeah, it was a lovely flick by John Marcus, and it's 2-0. 33 minutes gone. And it's 2-0 to Portsmouth. I mean, I did say it's going to be 3-2 to Sunderland, so there is a chance. And Tom Flanagan is going absolutely wild.
I'm not surprised because that was easily a foul. Easily. Mind, I think it could have even been a foul on their player before that. And I think that's why the referees evened it up, because he didn't give the foul on them. And so he's not giving on us, which is, it's not the way, that's not how the rules work, though, is it?
The thing is, Portsmouth being a better team here, to be fair. Anyway, Sunderland kick off, and it's with Tom Flanagan.
Sunderland kick off. I'll be kicking off if they didn't flip and pull the finger out.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I wouldn't mind a pitch inspection right now, to be fair, because then wings are just very unplayable.
I think, it has been more Portsmouth, but I think we've had the chances, but we've been hindered by the pitch, without a doubt.
I mean, they play on the same pitch and them don't. Anyway, Marcus Harness coming down the left side now, cuts inside, has a shot over the bar.
Yeah, but the thing is the water down their end is not as bad as where it is our end. Both sides, our end. So both us attacking down both wings, the water on the pitch is absolutely dreadful. It's holding the ball up and it's stopping us getting down them wings and getting the balls in. Whereas it's not as bad where they're attacking. There's still water on the pitch, but at half time, I suppose we kick the other way, so we have that advantage at half time. But we do believe there's going to be a pitch inspection at half time to see if this is going to continue.
Anyway, Carl Winchester under pressure by Ronan Curtis in the corner there, but he plays it back to Hoffman. Hoffman now. He was going to play it Flanagan, but the pressing was quite high, Portsmouth. If he does give it to Flanagan, Flanagan's got two men on him, and Flanagan will go long down. You see the water there when he slid. That was ridiculous, that. It's went on to Marcus Harness. I don't know why. Sunderland have the ball there. Ross Stewart plays the ball forward to Ian O'Brien, who brings the ball down the halfway line, gives it inside to Embleton. Embleton tries to skip past two players, and it's a good tackle there by Tunnicliffe, but it is a Sunderland corner. I mean, look when he slides. Look at the water here. Look at that. That's really, really bad. He nearly wipes the linesman out. He went that far.
Wet and wild.
It's just ridiculous.
Right, corner to Sunderland anyway.
Corner on the right side for Sunderland. I believe that's Embleton over it. Ross Stewart's in the box, getting marked by Raggett. The ball's getting played into the middle, cleared by Portsmouth, only for another Sunderland corner.
Just very quickly, Cliff Dixon, who's a friend of mine, actually, says, when I'm home, I'm the boss. He's quoting me, are you feeling brave today, Philly? Just Casano. Well, when I am at home, I would say that, but as I'm in Amsterdam, I'm feeling brave, and I can say that now, can't I? So, right, corner in.
Ball whipped back in. Bazzuno punches the ball in the air, and it's a goal kick to Portsmouth as Luke 09 headed it out of play. I mean, I'm so glad I'm not there.
SR4Q says Portsmouth are playing this like a derby game. We aren't. They're definitely more up for it than we are. They've easily been the better side and have probably worked there 2-0. But we have had our chances, and I still say that the pitch has, the pitch has done us in, I think. So.
Anyway, Giotto nearly takes the ball off Raggett. Raggett just gets it back to Bazzuno, and Bazzuno clears the ball down the line. Headed away by Bailey Wright. Headed forward by Tunnicliffe, and it'll go straight through to Hoffman. 37 minutes gone, he just balls it out to Tom Flanagan. Tom Flanagan goes long down the left side looking for nobody. I don't know why Tom Flanagan does that. I think we're missing Doyle, We've got no one to play the ball out from the back. I mean, Bailey Wright's going long, and so is Tom Flanagan. We've lost that.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not going long because of the state of the pitch. You know what I mean?
But they're playing it towards the boggy sides of the pitch, which makes no sense.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, you're saying play it out from the back, but the pitch is in a right state. You know, long ball is probably the only option. Karen says we did say a 3-2 Sunderland win. Well, hopefully. DJ Earth had a feeling about today, and I think we all did. We've all said it's probably going to be our toughest test, but look, we're only 37 minutes in yet. This is by no means over yet. But
ball given away by Luke 09 to Morel. Morel now holding off Elliot Embleton. Does really well. Plays it inside. Portsmouth have been tackled by Aidan O'Brien. Corey Evans brings the ball out now and looking for a pass. He plays it forward to Giorgio. Giorgio plays it inside to Luke 09, who goes back out to Giorgio. Giorgio gets in the way, but he does retain the ball and gives it out for a throw-in.
George Valvona, I'm a Pompey fan, and to be fair, I thought we were going to get smashed. Well, to be honest, I mean, we didn't think we was going to go down there and just have an easy time. So, but thanks for tuning in, George, Pompey fan. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would, please. It's free to do that, and hopefully we're keeping you entertained here, though we don't like the fact that you're winning 2-0.
Tom Flanagan just smashed that straight out of play. I mean, they're just, the conditions are taking effect on some of these players. It's like they've lost a lot of confidence just with the conditions. I mean, it's just a very 39 minutes gone. Romeo will launch a ball down the line. Certain will head the ball up in the air, and John Marks will spin Flanagan, and the referee's given a free kick to Portsmouth.
Spannerman Jeff Allcroft said George is in over yet. So, but I just think I don't think he's saying they've got it won yet. We've got 88 likes at the moment, 212 people on the stream. If you just hit the thumbs up, it'll take you a second to do that. Let's smash that. Let's get this up to 200 likes by the end of this stream, if you could, please. And as we said, if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and that will help our channel out immensely. If you'll do that, we will be grateful to you. It's going to be a free kick to
dangerous. It's a dangerous one. It's on the right side, about 20 yards out. It's a dangerous one to whip in this. He will whip it in. Brown whips it towards the middle, headed out for I believe corner to Portsmouth. 40 minutes gone. Corner to Portsmouth on the right side.
Scores coming in from DJ Earth. It's now Wolves 1, Newcastle 1. Chelsea winning 2-0 against Southampton in the Premier. Joseph Billingsley. Cancel the game, ref.
Up balls in the air in the Sunderland box, cleared by Sun, only as far as Tunnicliffe. He spins on the ball, the shot deflected. It's up in the air, headed forward. It's a bit bouncy in the box, and Sunderland will clear the ball. It's up in the air. Sunderland will come away with Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien is hacked down there by I think that might be Tunnicliffe. That should be a yellow card, shouldn't it?
Well, on when they scored, I don't think he's going to even give
he's given a yellow card. So I think that's for Tunnicliffe. Yes, Tunnicliffe has received a yellow card as he is brought down Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien was away there, and that's a professional foul, to be fair. Just wipe them out.
If we were winning 2-0 at half time, no doubt the ref would call it off. It's a bigger shout. It shouldn't be. The pitch is either unplayable or it's not. But when the home team are winning 2-0, it's a bigger shout then, and it's because. But I think it should just be called off.
That's it, to be fair. Anyway, someone try to go down the right side. Carl Winchester has the ball. He skips past one player, whips it into the box, only as far as Williams, and Williams will clear the ball. Flicked on by Marcus Harness. Tom Flanagan is dispossessed there, but is that a foul?
Yes.
The referee's given a foul to them. I thought John Marcus came in on Tom Flanagan there, but he's won the free kick, John Marcus, because apparently Tom Flanagan's fouled John Marcus, which is a bit strange. The ball bounced, and he's just about. That's 50-50 in it.
His foot was high anyway.
It's a free kick it's between the penalty box and the halfway.
It's the home team who've got the advantage of it there. That was all, because that could have gone either way. That foul. Score correction. It's actually Chelsea 1 at Southampton 0, so that must have been wiped off. And Brian Holiday is saying at 0-0 it should have been called off, but now it's more difficult for the ref to call off the game. which is what we just sort of said there. Sunderland still top on goal difference.
Ball whipped towards the back post. It's on the edge of the box. It's cleared by Sunderland. Giacomo will try and get there, but Marcus Harness will beat him to the ball. Plays it back to Freeman, who goes down, whips the ball down the line. It's just, look how the ball's just stopped dead there, man. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is
going to get called off.
It's got to, man. The ball didn't even bounce. It literally just sank. I mean, the conditions are terrible. Unless they're doing sort of the wings out back in the second half, you're stopping a style of play. You're stopping the wings. You can't play. You need all the pitch.
Not. It's. I mean, you know, if we were 2-0 up, we'd probably be saying different. But you know, the pitch is causing us a problem now. You know, it's anyway. Serious on the chat says Lee Johnson better be yelling at halftime.
Referee's given a free kick, by the way, on the left side. Carl Winchester deemed to have fouled Ronan Curtis.
Well, like we said, there's going to be a pitch inspection at half time. We've been led to believe on here, so we'll have to see how that goes.
I mean, players are just falling on the floor, and you can see all the bits of water coming up. I mean, don't get us wrong. If we were 2-0 up, I wouldn't want to get it called off, but it has happened where I'm sure we've been in a winning position. I mean, if you remember Fulham a long, long time ago, Fulham were winning 2-0, and it was snowing that bad they called the game off, and I get played at the end of the season.
Karen, my wife, who knows absolutely all about football, has made a very good point there, saying it's not stopping Portsmouth playing, though, is it? All right, clever woman. There you go.
But the thing is, all the weather conditions are dangerous as well. Anyway, ball whipped in, front post, flicked on, it's 3-0. And John Marcus flicks the ball into the far right corner, and it's 3-0 to Portsmouth. And that's my prediction out the window.
And mine as well. There you go. Marcus,
Sunderland are getting absolutely stonkled, yeah. I mean, he's just put it into the front post, and Marcus has just got the faintest of touches, and it's went in the far right-hand corner.
Now, do we know what what Cheltenham felt like now at half time when you know how we felt in the stadium? We're all buzzing. Oh, I like that. This is great, and that's how the Pommy fans will be feeling now. 3-0. You know, where you're saying, the pitch is dangerous and all that. If we were winning 3-0, you would not be making statements like that. Dean Elgar, I'm not about what you say.
Well, you know what? For the first time, I'm going to be biased towards us. I'm never normally biased, but I'm going to be biased. Game should be called off. Our game is coming down the wings, and we can't even do that.
Yeah.
They're taking their chances from, like, set pieces and just the odd chance they're getting. I mean, they haven't done anything particularly special. It's been a scrappy game. I mean, look at the ball. The ball just stops in place.
They're just saying that was an own goal.
Well, John Marcus ran away with the ball, celebrating, so I'm guessing he got the touch.
Well, it's saying Marcus on the One Football app. So
the one app, the One Football app.
The One Football app is saying John Marcus.
Anyway, Bazzuno clears the ball down the pitch, out for Sunderland throw in. I mean, these conditions. And we're going to keep. I know we've probably mentioned it like a million times, but the conditions are terrible. I don't know if I tell you. Anyway, Sunderland clear the ball, and it's out for a Portsmouth throw in our half. It's just
no sign of the rain stopping apparently.
See, the Portsmouth ground people will get on that pitch and try and get every bit of water out because them don't want the game getting called off. Because imagine it did.
Right. Well, Calvin Marshall says, "WTF," wherever that means. Don't say it.
What the flip
is going on? Italian Danza says getting spanked. Well, you know, we are in Amsterdam. It could be arranged. Behave yourself.
It's just.
Aaron says I'd rather have a wet pitch than a wet patch.
I mean. Oh, that's a nasty foul there on Aidan O'Brien by Marcus Harness. Anyway, Sunderland try to come down the right side. We're just not getting them lucky breaks where we're running with the ball. Throw it to Sunderland. 47 minutes gone. It was 2 minutes of added time. I don't know if I mentioned. Right. So the added time is technically up. Sunderland throw it in to Embleton. It's half time.
Can I just quickly say, by the way, Brian Holiday, LJ is earning his nickname as Striggy. Away, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Behave yourself. Brian, you've got to be joking. Please tell us you're winding us up, right? Well, Joseph Billingsley, where's Ross Stewart at? We can't get the ball up to him. It's like, you know, he needs... it's the pitch is in an absolutely dreadful state. Now, you know, we're getting information coming through here that there's going to be, you know, that there's going to be a pitch inspection at half-time. It's got to be stopped. But like I say, it's one of them things. If we were 3-0 up, we're saying, get away, same for both teams and all that. But it's stopping us playing. 3-0. It's funny because 3-0 down half-time. And at the match when we played Cheltenham and we were 3-0 up, I mentioned about Bristol City, Bristol. When we were 3-0 down, we ended up drawing 3-3.
You know what I'm going to do? I don't know why. I'm going to have a look on the Twitter sphere to see what everyone's saying.
Right? Can I just say, you'll know about this because you play FIFA and stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I'm really old, so.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't think it.
So I don't do stuff like that. The last game I played was on a Game Boy, I think. Oh, it wasn't a game. It was just actually happened to be a Game Boy. So just very quickly, Roberto Garcia, he's a Seville FC fan. He was on the chat on Thursday night for us. I want to start career mode in FIFA with Sunderland. Would that be okay with Sunderland fans? With Frederick Canute as manager? It's all foreign to me, whatever that means. Did you hear any of that?
I didn't. I'm really sorry. What was said? Sorry.
He wants to start a career mode in FIFA with Sunderland. Would that be okay with Sunderland fans? With Frederick Canute as manager?
It's a game. It doesn't really matter who's in charge as long as you're playing Sunderland. You could have Pig and Alan Shearer in charge of Sunderland. It's just one of them. It's a game. You know what I mean? If someone put that up, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's bang out of order. It's just a game. Do you know what I mean? Right.
Well, look, what we're going to do, we're just going to pop back to the Stadium of Light, and there's a quick 30-second advert coming from myself. We just want to say a big thank you to the One Football app for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. It's a superb app. If you want to download it, it is free to download. The link to download it is in the description below. It's got all the latest news on your club, all the players' stats, performance ratings. Follow the transfer news and transfer rumours. They are all available on the One Football app. Once again, a massive thank you to them for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. And then all three nuns just went running out of the room together. Oh, we're back on. Sorry about that. Well, do you want to sum up the first half, Dino?
It's terrible. It's just terrible, man. I mean, I don't even remember we were having a shot on goal. Every time I try and go down the wings, the ball's just getting stuck on another player's feet. If it's just a thing of them have took their chances. I mean, I think they've had 3 shots and 3 goals. I mean, I couldn't 100% tell you if that's actually accurate, but I don't remember Hoffman really making a save. They've just, all their finishes have been actually good finishes.
Right, fair enough.
I'm not blaming the pitch for that. They've just been really good pitches. Not like the pitch has held the ball up. We've lost the ball, and then we've just had a shot and it's went in. Like, their goals have been well worked. Free kick. The first one was a really nice finish. And even the second one was a really nice finish. But you could say, was Luke O'Nien fouled in the process? But the referee seemed no, so it can't be a free kick if the referee says no. It doesn't matter if we say, oh, that's a free kick. And the referee says it wasn't a free kick.
Right, fair enough. I'm trying to find this. DJ Sizzler Watson, I've sent you 2 photos to SAFC Fan TV. Have a look. They've not come through. I'm assuming you've emailed them to us. I'll just make sure you've got the right email address there. I'll just stick that out for you, and then you can see it. There you go, SAFC Fan TV 73. Make sure you get that at gmail.com. So if you want to send them through to us, and we'll have a look and then see what you're on about. We have had a couple of free kicks in good positions, which have amounted to nothing.
Yeah, but we don't have a free kick taker. I mean, Ian McGeady's normally the free kick taker, and even he, at best, puts one in out of
Is
like
that
10.
Like a free kick maestro?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be fair. Our free kicks today have been terrible. They've been overhit, underhit. We haven't found the man, whereas them have found their man on one occasion, maybe 2. I mean, it's just it's just been poor. I mean, we haven't played very well. The pitch is not letting us play very well, but Portsmouth are handling the conditions a lot better than what we are. And I'm actually hoping that the game does get called off, because I don't really want Portsmouth to win.
Yeah, I think, is it just that they've come out and are we really bad at making them look good? Or have they actually, they've upped their game for this particular match?
There could be a lot of things. I mean, I did say Portsmouth are the type of team, like we're the type of team who, if someone's on a bad streak, they'll end up winning against us. That's just who Sunderland are. I mean, I'm not going to make excuses, but there's a lot of players in there who probably haven't even experienced playing on conditions like this. I mean, Serkin's only a young lad. We've got a lot of young players. Jargo, probably not used to doing this. Hoffman's probably not used to this.
Let me jump in there then, because on the chat, Brian Halliday says, we can't play Lee Johnson's preferred type of football on pitches like this. We must be able to adapt. Fair comment?
Lee Johnson, it's not Lee Johnson who needs to adapt, though. It's the players who need to adapt at the end of the day. I mean,
yeah, but if he's telling them to play it out from the back and, and pretty football, then.
But we haven't done that, though. We haven't whenever we played it out from the back, everything's just been down the wings and a long ball.
Have we not practiced doing things? I mean,
Bailey Wright and Tom Flanagan aren't able to play the ball out from the back. They're just not. We've seen Flanagan can't pass the ball. Everything has to be long ball. We're missing Doyle for that. Doyle, if you recognise, Doyle's normally the one who plays it from the back. It's never Flanagan. It's normally always Doyle, and we don't have that.
Right, fair enough. I was just trying to work there. Embleton is pretty good on free kicks. Would you not have seen? Well, they were both standing over the ball, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know why Luke O'Nine's even taking them. I mean, Luke O'Nine's not known for his free kicks unless he's in training and he's putting them top corner every time. But I mean, from this, he just looks like a bang average free kick taker. I mean, I would rather have Embleton on them, but I mean, they've not been on target, any of them. One's over the ball, one hit the ball.
Right, Lee Hall says on here, Johnson set the team up knowing the pitch was waterlogged and we're still trying to pass it about. Pompey have lumped it forward and pressed, and that's why they're winning. Do you agree?
Portsmouth haven't done anything special either. They've just took the 3 chances they've had. I mean, it's not like they've peppered the goal. I mean, they've done well to pressure. They've pressured a lot. They've pushed up high, so we're clearing the ball. They're getting possession back. But the 3 goals they've had, it's just been like that one there was well worked. But you could argue there was a foul on Luke O'Nine. Maybe we switched off. Going, where's the free kick? And then we've just played on. I mean, John Marcus does a lovely little flick to the 6-yard box, and Brown just finds himself there. I mean, and I think this is the other goal where Marcus Horner's no, this is the shot where Marcus Horner. It's just right. What
about this then? It's Bobby Cowley. Is McGeady not being here why we are losing?
We're just trying to make excuses of why we're getting beat. At the end of the day, Portsmouth have adapted to the conditions better than us. It's got nothing to do with missing McGeady and this, that, and the other. We're just having adapted. Portsmouth have just adapted a lot more better than us.
Right. Well, I don't think McGeady would have made much difference because
you can't dribble.
You need McGeady down the wings and stuff like that, and turn those wings. There's so much water on the pitch. It's unbelievable. When I say unbelievable as well, these stats coming in from DG Earth, he's saying ball possession, Portsmouth 43%, Sunderland 57%.
I think that is an own goal, by the way. It looked like an own goal off Serkin, to be fair. Possession-wise, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. The possession is an irrelevant stat for me. It just shows that people can keep the ball better in their own half, because that's where most of the play is. You need to add context. How much possession have we kept in their half? Probably none.
Well, goal attempts, more stats coming in from DJ. Thanks for that, for keeping us up to speed with that. Goal attempts. Pompey 7, Sunderland 4. So you said you can't remember us having...
goal attempts, but is that on target, or is that just overall goal attempts, how many shots we've had?
Right, well,
you've got to add context. You can't just keep saying, 5 and 4. You need to have context. How many of them have been on target? How many of them have not been on target? I mean, you've got to think we've had the 2 free kicks. They're classed as goal attempts, aren't they? One of them was over the bar and the other one hit the wall. That's still a goal attempt.
Still here on the One Football app, it's still giving it to John Marcus down there. So
Well,
don't
if
forget,
it's John Mark, it's a goal at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who scored it, it still went in.
don't forget, of course, the One Football app do sponsor our channel, so make sure you can download that for free. There is a link. In
Shots on goal, Pompey 3, Sunderland 1. So they've scored every shot they've had on target.
There you go.
Context, got to add a bit of context to it. No, there's no point in saying, oh, we've had 100% possession, then we've had none, but where have we kept the ball? Or just in between the back four. I mean, you've got to add context to this stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. The thing is, and I'd like this to happen, it's never happened so far this season, but when we have the score up in the top left-hand corner for you, and they have to be pre-done, made before we go on air. And I only ever do them up to 3. So, the highest they go is 3-3. So if we was to win this game 4-3, I'd happily sacrifice the graphics for that. So, Dino.
Yes.
Portsmouth 3, Sunderland 4. How possible is that?
To be fair, we don't even look like we're going to even score a goal. It's been that bad. I mean, we're just lumping the ball forward. Ross Stewart hasn't even had a sniff. The players are even struggling to control the ball, man. They can't even run with the ball. I mean, our team is about getting down the wings and getting the ball in. If our players can't run with the ball, how are we even going to do that? We've got to try and play the ball down the middle, but then you're not using all the pitch. You've literally got to just get the ball down the middle and hope we'll get a lucky break.
Well, here we go. Jack Fletcher says, Sunderland fans blaming the pitch for their performance. You do realise that Pompey have to play on the same pitch. That's what we said. Yeah.
What can I say? Portsmouth haven't played well either. They've just took the 3 chances they've had.
Yeah. Well, the thing is we've said it already, though. You know, Portsmouth are just lumping it forward, but that's what you got to do on this pitch.
Devil's advocate. If we were winning 3-0, I guarantee Portsmouth fans would be saying, "Oh, the pitch." It is a big problem. It really is. No one's playing good football. Everyone's just lumping the ball forward, and Portsmouth players have made better than what we have. It's as simple as that.
Right. Can I just say then, Captain Nat, who's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, thanks for tuning in. Captain Nat says this result keeps the league interesting.
I don't want the league interesting.
Well, of course we don't. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, all fans from other clubs are welcome to tune in here on SAFC Fan TV. Don't forget, if you're tuning in and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button. It'll take you a second to do that. We've got over 200 people on the stream, 107 likes. You can just hit the thumbs up. That'll take you a second to do that. Also, the problem is you know we're not gonna go through this season and every game be like it was on Tuesday and it was 5-0 and you know we've been playing well, but people are going to say, you see, first time we come up against a decent side, but we played decent sides. We played teams out of the top.
We played Wigan.
Top 6 or something.
We played Wigan. They're second or top or whatever, where they ever are. We beat Wigan.
Wigan were up there when they at the time when we played.
Bolton went a bad side. We've played good teams. I mean, again, it's one of them things. The conditions aren't helping, but Portsmouth have adapted a lot better than us. I don't believe Portsmouth have been a better team. I think both teams have been absolutely shocking. I do. No one's played nice football. Everything's just been long ball down the line, and Portsmouth have done better with it than what we have. It's as simple as that. I mean, 3 shots, 3 on target. I mean, that's 100% shot accuracy, and they've scored all 3. I mean, Hoffman. I mean, don't get us wrong. They're quite hard goals to save, but he's probably not even used to playing in conditions like this. He's just playing in Germany.
Right. Where are we at? Brian Holiday says this is making a dent in our goal difference. It is. Cliff Dixon, Palomine Cliff.
Ooh, Cliff.
I was always at Magaluf when I was working out in Magaluf. So that's why he's divorced now, I think. So, no, he's a good guy, Cliff. We have to adapt to the pitch conditions. You know, so you've got to adapt. But
some players just aren't good enough to adapt. It's one of them things. Like, it's all saying, you've got to adapt, but we're making subs. See, Dial's coming on. So who's Dial coming on for? See, I think even Lee Johnson can see we're not playing out from the back, right, and that's been our game mainly this season. We play out through Doyle.
All right, so Doyle is coming on for, we'll find out just now, we'll let you know, substitution there. I've not heard anything about a pitch inspection, and obviously we don't have the sound on here, so I don't know if anything has been said there. It was always going to be all right. DJ says inspecting.
I don't think they'll be inspecting it, but we're making a substitution. I really don't.
Right, according to the BBC Radio 5 Live pitch inspection, DJ Earth, if you're up to speed with that, if you can keep us informed on what's happening there. 3-0 up. This is not going to get. This is not going to get stopped. This is down to us now to come out and do, play like we have been playing. We've just not been good at all. And to be fair, I put it down to the pitch in a big way. Man, I think we've struggled with it. Right, we'll find out who's coming off for Doyle now.
Is that number 8?
Yes, Embleton off. That's a strange one.
It is. So that means there's change in formation then, because now we've went with 3 defenders. Unless Winchester's going into the middle, I don't know. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I think Lee Johnson should be in the referee. I say call the game off. Call the game off. We need to call the game off. I mean, Sunderland kicking from left to right. Portsmouth will kick off, and John Marquis will kick the ball off in a second.
Don't forget, by the way, SAFC Fan TV MUGS Ideal for Christmas now on sale. There's a link in the description below if you want to purchase one of them. Get one of them.
Anyway,
and the tea is so much nicer out of these. Look at it.
Anyway, ball's kicked off. They go straight down the left side, and the ball finds its way to Brown. Tackled by Carl Winchester. It's a bit scrappy here. Doyle heads the ball over to Sirkin, who's barged off the ball, and the referee's given a throw in to Portsmouth. 45 minutes gone. Well, 45 and a half minutes gone. And Portsmouth are just pressuring and making them panic. Anyway, ball with, I believe that is, I can't remember. Anyway, headed away by Sunderland for a corner. Sorry, Freeman whipped the ball in. Sorry, I just got a bit confused there.
Right, just very quickly, shout out to Gary Grundy, watching from Rochester in Kent. Thanks for tuning in. Down in Kent. You're one of those, aren't you?
Kent.
From Kent.
Anyway, corner on the right side, whipped in by Brown. All the way, Hoffman, safe hands by Hoffman, collects the ball. 46 minutes gone. Hoffman looking to get the ball away, but John Marquis has just stopped him. Hoffman will throw it out to the left side, where he will find, they're showing a replay of him catching the ball. I don't know why. The production at times is terrible, isn't it? Why?
Adam French says umbrellas and flippers on for second half.
Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Rossio, but the referee's given a free kick as Luke O'Nine's deemed to be fouled by a Portsmouth player. I said that weird though. Aidan O'Brien will stand over the ball.
Is Aidan O'Brien a good player?
Anyway, Luke O'Nine to take the free kick. DJF gone on about his fish finger sandwiches. Yeah, Luke O'Nine spreads it to the left side, looking for Ross Stewart. Bazzuno collects the ball easily. 47 minutes gone here still. Portsmouth 3, Sunderland 0.
Right, fair enough, DJ. Is there any SAFC Fan TV plates for my fish finger sandwich? We can do anything. Here we can produce whatever you like. Plates as well. Back in play after Dino's had his little drink there.
Luke O'Nine wins the header. Giorgio gives it back to Luke O'Nine. Luke O'Nine plays the ball forward where 3 Sunderland players will chase the ball. Raggett will get there and plays the ball out for Sunderland. That right side's looking even worse now, isn't it?
Relentless. Well, it's looking worse because now we're attacking that way, and so they'll have fault the other end.
They won't have fault
as well, and they'll have left that like that's what they've done.
Well, that's the advantage of being at the home team. You have all this decision.
It's cheating, though, isn't it?
Well, not really. I'm sure we've done it. I've seen us.
What, you've been cheating?
No, I haven't.
You better not been cheating on me. Have you been cheating on me? You better not be.
But we've done it when we're playing at home. We sprinkle one side of the half to make it harder for them. These tactics are employed. That's why you have home advantage, even though I still don't believe in it. Anyway, ball whipped in towards the front post, and Bazunu will just catch the ball with
That's why we have
ease.
home advantage, even though I don't believe it.
Well, people say it's a home advantage to be able to do
Of
that, but
course,
I still,
it's an advantage
it's
playing at
not.
home. Of course it is.
I do believe it.
You know, the pitch you play on every week when you
all pitches are the same. It's
every
a
other
plain,
week.
it's grass.
No, and you've got your own supporters there as well, egging you on. Yeah, honestly. And then you can water the pitch wherever you want.
Anyway, great touch by Ronan Curtis, tackled by Flanagan. Carl Winchester tries to get the ball away. It's flicked forward by Portsmouth. John Marquis is in here on the left side. I mean, look at that, man. Look at that, man. You can't even run with the ball. John Marquis is in the box.
John Marquis got tackled by the water. He didn't get tackled by the player. It was the water that beat him.
Even then, man, he's laughing.
Yeah, Danny Curley's laughing his head off because of what happened there. You know, we need to get this.
I'm going to ring
referee.
Get down.
Hello? Referee.
I mean, look, watch.
Well, no, hang on. I'm on the ref. Who's your father? Who's your father, referee?
Look at that, man. We can't run with the ball. Oh, God. Anyway.
Ridiculous. Somebody's going to get injured here.
I said that anyway. The ball's down the right side with I don't even know who that is.
This is ridiculous.
I don't even know who that is. I'm really sorry. I think that's John Marquis. It's out for a throw-in. I mean, the players are complaining, saying it's unplayable, which it is. I mean, even Lee Johnson must be having a way with the ref saying, how man? Even their team, and now they're winning, but even John Marquis, if that was a dry day, he's probably through on goal in the water. I just stopped him. It's awful conditions. I'm really hoping it gets called off because it'd be funny. Anyway, they're playing down the right with Romeo. Romeo's got the ball. He's holding off Sirkin very well. He's fell to the floor. Sunderland Jocko kicks it off the post. It's out for a corner. I mean,
Keystone Cops. It's just, honestly, it's just...
What did you say?
Keystone Cops.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I forgot you're far too young. It's, honestly, it's comedy. It's like, it's ridiculous.
I mean, look at all the water just splashed. This is ridiculous, man. Honestly, it is. Well,
DJ Earth says, going to get called off this, apparently.
Hope so. Anyway, Sunderland with a throw-in throws it to Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart's under pressure. And I think the referee's given a throw-in to Portsmouth. I mean, we're not playing football yet. No one can play football. This is awful.
Well, SR4Q says he hopes that there's lifeguards there.
Anyway, see, the ball should go out, play the ball. The water's kept the ball in play. John Marquis plays the ball over, and it's been given as a goal kick to Sunderland.
I suppose, though, with it being so bad, we could bring the sub on. Hey!
So, what, the submarine? Is that what you're talking? Phil, up, the referees.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be called off. Oh, here we go.
No, it's not. The debating it, but at the minute, in conversations.
Oh, come on.
I mean, look at this. The ball would go out there, and the water's literally just stopped it.
It is. It's.
I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't even think the referee knows what's going on, to be fair. I mean,
Karen's trying to be fun earlier. Who's the Keystone Cops like? She knows.
She knows.
She's 47. Of course she knows. She's ancient.
Anyway, Callum Doyle clears the ball forward. I mean, the cameraman can't even keep up with the game. I don't even know what's going on.
Wickham Wigan beat 2-0. It's now Wickham 2, Morecambe 2.
Good comeback. Anyway, ball played down the left side and find Aidan O'Brien. He is tackled there by Freeman. 51, nearly 52 minutes gone here. This is awful, honestly. It's really hard to commentate on the game as well because you can't really see. Anyway, someone have the ball with Sirkin. Sirkin now plays it back to Corey Evans and flicks the ball forward to Giorgio. Giorgio tries to go down the wing in the water.
This is just ridiculous.
Giorgio, he's still got the ball. He skips past two players, and the ball is cleared only to the edge of the box where he finds Corey Evans. Corey Evans to Sirkin. Sirkin now goes past Romeo, plays the ball down to Giorgio, plays the ball back down to Sirkin. Sirkin whips the ball in, it's right across the box, and Portsmouth will clear the ball down the left-hand side where it is picked up. I mean, the cameraman wants to wipe the lens, but you can't.
There's just rain all over the camera lens. You honestly, it's difficult to even watch watch the game.
Anyway, the ball's up in the air. Winchester flicks the ball to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien goes on the outside. The ball's holding him up. I mean, look at that, man. He can't even pass the ball.
This is ridiculous, I mean, I know at the end of the day, if we were 3-0 up, we wouldn't be talking like this, but it's ridiculous.
You know, Brian meant to make... Look
There
at
you
that!
go,
Look at
that's
this!
right.
This is ridiculous.
That's got to be called off. It's got to be called off.
You can't make a pass.
Surely Lee Johnson has got to be in the fourth official's ear.
Look at that!
That's
Look,
right.
Oh my God!
Right.
Ref, this has to be called off.
This is ridiculous.
There was about 5 passes here where he's trying to play it 5 yards and the ball just stops. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
And just thanks, Karen.
What's Karen saying?
DJ Sizzler Watson, how old are you, Philly? And Karen straight in there.
57.
Lying about my age again.
I mean, look at this. I mean, look at this. Look
Right.
at that.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
See, this is Luke O'Neill now is protesting there to the refs saying, come on.
I mean, is this live now? Like, this is live now. Anyway, ball up in the air. Ronan Kirsten will come away with the ball. He's trying to go down the line. The ball's just getting stuck. Look at this, man. This is ridiculous. He plays it off the Sunderland player, out for a throw in to Portsmouth. See, the referee doesn't want to call it off because at the end of the day, they are winning 3-0. And
well, that's the problem. But the thing is, there's still there's 35 minutes still to play. And it's, and you know what? I mean, I know I've said if we're winning, we wouldn't be saying it should be called off, which we wouldn't. But we'd be saying, I'm sure we'd be saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it did get called off because those conditions are just ridiculous. Right? It's going to be called off.
I think it might be called off because their manager is pleading, saying, don't call it off. So come on, call it off, call it off, call it off, call it off.
Can I give a shout out to Mark 271190? Philly's only 43. Cheers, Mark.
Oh God, I swear. I mean, it's good. There's a good chance this could get called off. To be fair, like because their manager didn't look happy, did he? He looked like he was pleading to say don't get it called off. This is just terrible. Romeo will go to take the throw in. It's nearly 50. It's 55 minutes.
He used to be my Romeo. He used to be my Romeo.
Anyway, long throw in down the line, headed away by Sunderland. It's into the middle of the pitch where Morel will pick the ball. He flicks it over to the left side where you'll find Brown. The ball will just get held up and Winchester will get there.
He didn't play it back.
I know. I mean, look at that, man. Look at this.
Right, this is ridiculous.
Curse with a shot. It's over the bar and wide. I mean, you can't even risk passing it back to the keeper because the ball might just get stuck in the ground.
Brian Halliday on the chat says this is heading for a bad injury to a player. I agree with you. 200 people on the stream, 121 likes. Just smash the like button, please, if you would. Let's get this up to 200 if we can. That will help us. It'll take a second to do that. It's just not good. I can't. If it was 0-0, this would be called off now. I reckon. The fact that they're 3-0 up is causing a problem. I think our players are having a right go at the ref now.
Of course it is. If you can't make a 5-yard pass, the game shouldn't be allowed to be played because you can't. Yeah. That's not football. That's beach football. Do you know what?
Football.
Beach football?
No, water polo.
Well, water polo if you want. You cannot make. I mean, the balls you get. You can't make a 5-yard pass. Then you're unable to play football. This is ridiculous. I mean, I really do want to get called off just so they can't win. But
Sunderland fans are booing like mad apparently. So
anyway, ball played down the line towards Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien will try and get there, but Raggett will play the ball out for Sunderland for him. Aidan O'Brien throws the ball back in play. And it's went on to Raggett. Why? We've got the ball. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball back with, I believe this is Bailey Wright now. Running with the ball in the halfway line. He plays the ball to the right side, looking for Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester gives the ball away. Cleared down the left side. Hoffman comes out and clears the ball back down the right side where it's controlled by Sunderland. Ross Stewart now in the centre circle, running forward with the ball. Plays it over to the left side to Circle, who plays the ball down the line to Giorgio. Giorgio's under pressure by Romeo. The ball's just stopped again. He's ran past the ball and Portsmouth clear the lines and wait there. Something's happened. What's happened? I think it's a throw-in.
Right, just very quickly, Christopher Lee says Sunderland soaking up the pressure.
Anyway, ball whipping towards the back post out for a goal kick to Portsmouth.
Right, goal flash coming in. Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. Karen says you couldn't make a 5-yard pass against Newcastle fans TV.
No, Conrad couldn't. Conrad was just hoofing the ball all the time. Sorry, Conrad.
There you go.
Oh, I mean, do you know how bad I want this game to be called off? I really do. If you can't make a 5-yard pass, it's unplayable. It's as simple as that. Unless you're going to go route one, which both teams are doing, but that's not football. Anyway, Sunderland had the ball forward. It's cleared by Morel down the left side, flicked on by Curtis. Bailey Wright's going to get it. The ball is out for Portsmouth.
Brian Halliday says Evans is getting told off for complaining to the ref about the pitch, but why wouldn't you? I mean, Evans is our captain. He's got to keep in his ear and do that. And he also says Bailey Shipwright. It's a corner to Portsmouth.
Portsmouth whip it in towards the front post. Flicked on. Hoffman saves it.
But you see, they're more used to these conditions anyway. I mean, they're all a bunch of sailors, aren't they?
That's how it was raining down there, isn't it, apparently. It's crap weather down there all the time. Anyway, it was a good header there by Williams. Hoffman comfortably catches it anyway.
Here's the score flash for you. Chelsea 1, Southampton 1.
Ooh. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball, but it's been robbed of the ball. The ball's just all over the place. You can't even tell where it is. Anyway, Hoffman has the ball now in his own box. Hoffman now will go along looking probably for Ross Stewart flicks the ball on, and Giorgio will give chase. Giorgio will get there before Raggett. He's going to try and go down that. He whips the ball towards the back post, and there's nobody there. But is the ball still in play? No, it hasn't. It's nearly 60 minutes gone here. Still Portsmouth 3. Sunderland don't even look like scoring a goal, do they? They really don't. It's awful conditions for anyone. And, I mean, I don't know what you can do. Even bring people off the bench. I mean, no one can really change this game because you can't get the ball down and play.
We can't play that. I mean, to be fair, that's, partly, our success we've had this season has been actually, that's how we play now. We play the ball out from the back and that's what we do. And it's just not possible to do this.
Anyway, Romeo going down the right side, looking to whip the ball in. He's trying to go down the line, but the water's held the ball up. He's had to go back to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe 1-2 with Romeo. Romeo down the byline, whips the ball in. It's went over everybody. It's stopped in the bottom. I mean, look at that. Look at this, man. It's just stopped again. Anyway, Morel now whips the ball in. John Marcus is there. What a save, Hoffman! And Marcus has put the ball in. It's 4-0 to Portsmouth.
On the graphics now.
I forgot about that. It's 4-0 to Portsmouth. Great ball. It was a great save the first time.
Yeah, but it's the water, man. It's all down to the water.
I can't believe you haven't got a graphic. So do you know if we had done the Cheltenham, it was 5-0, what would you have done?
Well, do you know how long it takes to make these graphics?
No.
And I've got to make like 17 different.
I mean, look at that. We couldn't even clear the ball there because the water got stuck and Morel's played it in. John Marcus with a header. Great save by Hoffman, and it's just fell back to Marcus, and he's just tapped it in, and it's 4-0. But you could blame the water there for holding the ball up, and we struggle to clear it.
We can keep the score going across the bottom anyway. So if you need to know the score, then Marquis again. What minute was that? 60th? Something like that? I think so. We'll put it down as that. We'll see.
I mean, again, Corey Evans was saying we couldn't even clear the ball because the water and the referees haven't. The referee just can't call this off, really, with the score being what it is. But it's getting dangerous now. How am I? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop complaining about the pitch, to be fair, because it doesn't look like it's going to get called off.
Philip Ashman says it won't be called off now. Well, it won't be called off now. Tom Wallace, if someone gets a bad injury, the first thing they will say is, why wasn't it called off earlier? Definitely. Justin Rico over in Canada says, Portsmouth is our kryptonite. It's SR4Q. What is going on?
Anyway, it's bobbling around the pitch. Portsmouth clear the ball forward. Doyle has it on the left side, tries to play the ball forward, it gets stuck in the water again, and Portsmouth will win a throw in.
All that good work we did getting our goal difference up on Tuesday is pretty much being wiped out, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's funny, that we smash a team 5-0 and we're getting beat 4-0. It's just awful. I mean, no teams played particularly well. It's just them have took their chances. Anyway, Ron Kerr flicks the ball forward, looking for the run of John Marcus on the right side. John Marcus falls over, and the referee's given a free kick, but it looked more like a slip to me. Free kick to Portsmouth.
One football app saying 61st minute. So there you go. We'll change that and we'll get that on. Score going across the bottom now with the graphics had to come off because we're because of my incompetence apparently.
63 minutes gone here. It's a free kick to Portsmouth, and it's near the corner flag. Dangerous position. Looks like Brown will look to whip this in. Brown now standing over the ball.
Free kick then to Portsmouth, like a corner.
Whipped in, flicked on, back post. Oh, it's scrappy, but it's cleared only as far as back to Brown. Tunnicliffe will whip the ball back in, cleared by Sunderland, only as far as Aidan O'Brien. It's a bit bobbly. Marcus Harness comes with the ball. Marcus Harness with a shot. It's hit off the back of Luke O'Nien, and it's cleared by Sunderland. Up in the air, the ball is brought down by, I believe that is Williams. Williams will kick the ball out for a Sunderland throw in.
Just very quickly, Tony Lee, a streaky start. He's a losing run. Behave yourself, Tony. You'll have none of that. This is the weather. Tom Wilson, this terrible, Phil. What's happening, mate? Well, we've not been very good, but, the pitch hasn't helped us. And whether that's an excuse or not, I don't know. But it's not allowing us to play the game we play. Back in play.
In the swimming pool. I think this is Doyle. Doyle plays at the Cirkin. Cirkin is tackled, and it's a throw into Sunderland. 64 minutes gone, and it's game over, really, isn't it?
Well, it's funny because Robert Garcia, our Seville fan, says this match is over. Let's think of the next match. It is. It's over, and it's certainly not getting called off now. Not a chance. Not a chance now. So.
Anyway, Tom Flanagan, nearly dispossessed by Ronan Curtis. Tom Flanagan plays the ball out to Ian O'Brien, who flicks the ball on to Ross Stewart. Now, Ross Stewart on the left side, running with the ball. He's got Padgett for company. He's just run the ball out of play because the ball keeps getting... People need to realize you can't dribble with the ball.
David Keir says, same for both teams, fellas. We've been garbage. I suppose you can say that. We've not adapted.
But Portsmouth haven't done anything special either. They've just took the chances like they're going on. Like Portsmouth's playing this wonderful football and we haven't.
Can I just say that Brian Halliday said our defence is leaky today?
Oh God, honest to God. I mean, people are going on like Portsmouth.
Right, well, let me give you this goal flash from League One then. Gillingham 0, Wigan 1.
Who scored?
I'll just check for you.
And the ball played down and it's cleared by Bailey Wright. Ball forward by Portsmouth. It's a bit head tennis way anyway.
Hey.
Tunnicliffe comes out with the ball and plays the ball over to Romeo. Now Romeo just crosses off and then he plays the ball forward and the ball's just stopped. The ball literally just stopped. Come on, man.
Max Power.
So it's next Sunderland play anyway. Anyway, Ross Stewart down the left side now. He's got Freeman for company. He plays the ball inside to Corey Evans. Corey Evans finds down there to the box. Has a shot. Deflection. Corner to Sunderland on the right side. I mean, did you see that there? Their player went to play the ball down the line towards John Marquis and the ball just stopped. It stopped.
I did. I saw it.
Anyway, good deflect. It hits off Raggett now for a corner to Sunderland. Taken by Jock, who whips the ball towards the back post. Headed in, cleared by Portsmouth only as far as the edge of the box. Shot. It's a bit scrappy. And it's fell to Ronan Curtis. Ronan Curtis on the left side plays the ball down the line. And Sunderland will get the ball with, I believe this is Cirkin. Cirkin clears the ball forward. It's a bit scrappy here. Ronan Curtis will come out with the ball and clears the ball back down the pitch where Hoffman will collect. Hoffman puts the ball down and runs and gives it to, I believe that is Bailey Wright. It looks like we're playing a back three now. Bailey Wright over to Tom Flanagan. Flanagan now, 67 minutes gone. We're bringing on Alex Pritchard here. Flanagan plays the ball forward, straight through to Bazzuno. And this is just awful, to be fair. But what can you do? You've got to play this style of football, don't you? You can't pass the ball. You can't dribble with the ball. See, we are literally... both teams are just Route 1 football.
I think it was made clear by our Seville fan there. This game's over. Forget about this. We've just got to move on now. We've got to, we'll dissect this tomorrow on the Sunday bunch.
Yeah, Carl Winchester plays it back to Flanagan, who clears the ball forward. York, who tries to get there before Morel, but it is cleared forward. And Hoffman, look at that. It came across the box. Cleared by Sunderland only as far as Romeo. Romeo has a shot. Wide. What happened there, right? Tom Flanagan decided to leave it for Hoffman. But the ball stopped between both of them. And Hoffman done a 50-50. The balls came across the box as it took a deflection off Hoffman, and Romeo had a shot from about 40 yards. Giaco's coming off. Alex Pritchard looks a bit confused the way he's playing. 68 minutes gone. Giaco off. Pritchard on. I mean, even Pritchard, I didn't know if Pritchard's arguing there, like, but this is just awful. 68 minutes gone. Back in play. Get off Pritchard, man.
I mean, you feel for those Sunderland fans who've travelled all the way down to Portsmouth, but what about us? We've come all the way to Amsterdam to do this, and all this garbage. Still, not a worry. We're here to provide a service for you, and we, that's what we do.
It is. It's just unfortunate. I mean,
apparently, DJ said it's not over until the fat lady swims.
And a ball in the air, touched by Pritchard. Pritchard clears it out for a throw-in to Portsmouth. I mean, how the game hasn't been called off. Hang
on. Brian Halliday says here, because Portsmouth should bring their sub on because they've got a sub called Bass.
Oh, God, say Bass.
No, it's Alex Bass.
I would
yes,
say.
I know.
Man. Is there any more jokes to bring in there? Yeah, honest. Anyway.
Karen said, I don't feel for Jack or Jacob.
Oh, God, man. This is a hard watch as well, isn't it? It's been a very hard watch.
It's terrible. It's
just a lot of Portsmouth have the ball, we have the ball, long ball. It's really hard to even commentate on it.
There's another 20 minutes.
Anyway, offside on John Marquis. Sunderland have a free kick. I mean, look at that. He tried to pull the ball forward and the ball just stopped it. Anyway, Luke O'Neill looks for the long ball for Aidan O'Brien, and he's been fouled there by number 6, Williams. Free kick to Sunderland just on the centre circle.
Brian, was it? Oh no, Jeff Oldcroft Spannerman says just shows how bad the refs are, but it's the ref cannot. They were 3-0 up, man, half time, and if it had been 0-0, I think it would have been called off. But we're attacking now. I'll take over from Dino because he can't be bothered.
We're not attack up. Hoffman comes out. John Marquis was away there. I don't know where the defence was. John Marquis was literally one-on-one with the keeper, and Hoffman did come out and cleared the ball. I don't know where the defence was. I mean, we're just all over the place.
Italian Danza says, I hate to carp on about this, but I had enough of this.
Anyway, John Marquis has the ball on the left side now. He's trying to run with the ball. The ball's just getting stuck under his feet. It looks like they're taking it to the corner already. He's under pressure. It's not even went out of play. It's hit the corner. What's going on, man? And
it's like pinball. This is just ridiculous.
Oh, honest. The ball should have went out of play and it's hit the corner flag, and both teams thought it was out. John Marquis has got the ball, tried to kick it into the box. The water's just held it up. It's just terrible, man. Honestly, it really is. Don't get us wrong. There is a chance it could still get called off. You can literally call the game off at 89 minutes if you want to do, but I highly doubt it. But it can happen. Anyway, Ronan Curtis has the ball on the halfway line. Pritchard will take the ball off him. He's trying to run down the wing. He's turned back on himself. He's under pressure. He somehow still comes out with the ball. He's done really well there. And he's won a free kick. Well done by Pritchard. Really well played. I mean, it's going to be interesting tomorrow, isn't it? Because loads of people are going to have different opinions on this game. Is it us? Was it the pitch? Or we're just not good enough?
Well, like I said, we'll dissect this in the show. Tony Lee's already saying tomorrow's show will be interesting. It will be interesting. And
Pritchard puts the ball into the box, headed away by Portsmouth from his first Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester under pressure by Marcus Harness. Winchester will clear the ball forward again, and Portsmouth will clear the ball. Ronan Curtis now finds himself on the left side, plays a through ball towards Marcus Harness. Marcus Harness now plays the ball through to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe on the edge of the box, tries to lob to Hoffman, and Hoffman gets... We are all over.
To be honest, they've had the rub of the green, though. But a lot of the time, when the ball stopped in the water, it fell in favour of them. And that was an occasion there where they ended up with the ball and could attack that.
I would say that's the second bit of nice play that Portsmouth played, and it nearly ended up in a goal. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Luke O'Neill on the left. Luke O'Neill looks to whip it into the box. Aidan O'Brien's brought it down on his chest. Maybe a handball. The referee's given a handball. Yeah.
Right, just very quickly. Tony Lee mentioned about tomorrow's show being interesting. Yes, the Sunday Bunch will be on tomorrow, and I must quickly tell you, it is moving back to its old time of 7 o'clock. So we have been on at 6. but it's going to be moved back to 7 p.m. So the Sunday bunch tomorrow, 7 p.m. till 8. Tune in. I'll be here. You'll be here.
I'll be here.
Bowers will be here. And I think Terry's going to come up as well. So we're all going to be, we'll be discussing what went on.
Double substitution here. It looks like Thompson's coming on.
And his twin, Thompson twins. Do you know them?
No. Marcus Harness has come off for Thompson. And John Marquis is coming off for number 24.
Jacobs.
Is Michael Jacobs.
He's crackers.
And Sunderland's making a substitution.
He's
crackers, is he? Michael Jacobs. I don't get it.
Jacobs crackers? Oh, man, away.
Stop it, man. Dan Neal's come on for Sunderland. I don't know who's come on for. I'm guessing it might be Luke O'Neill or someone. I'm not 100% sure. But Dan Neal's come on the pitch. 74 minutes gone here. I mean, this was nice play by Portsmouth, to be fair. We're all over defensively. Marcus Harness plays a lovely little through ball to Tunnicliffe, but the ball stumbled him a bit. He tried to lob Hoffman. Hoffman made a good little save there. But I still don't know who Dan Neal's come on for. Unfortunately, I'll tell you as soon as I find out.
Sure, we don't have Danny Drinkwater playing first.
Anyway, we're coming down the right side with Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien now. He's between the box and the corner flag. He tries to whip it down the byline. Kept him by Sunderland. It should be a corner to Sunderland. Yes, it is. And still hasn't told us who Daniel's come on for. I mean, the production quality of these streams are class up sometimes, aren't they? Hashtag Ask Danny. Ash. I might ask him why wasn't the game called off. Anyway, 74 and a half minutes gone here. Corner to Sunderland. Pritchard to whip it in towards the middle. Header. It's flew out of the back and it's cleared by Portsmouth by Romeo. Doyle will give chase. Doyle will go look to try and play the ball back, but he didn't. He spun on the ball very well, and he is tackled by Portsmouth player, and it's a throw into Sunderland. 75 minutes gone here. I mean, there's not much to really say, is there? I mean, even you look a bit sick and bored. And
to be honest, I've been selling my bike on Marketplace, and I'm going to feel if somebody's interested in it. That's all I'm saying. It's dreadful, Dino. It's absolutely dreadful. Somebody from is that Greek or is it Russian?
It looks like Russian, I think.
It doesn't seem to be Russian anyway. Me says he needed to win. Needed it to win for €100. Sorry about that, our Greek-Russian friend.
Yeah, it doesn't look like someone going to score.
Accrington 2, Ipswich 1, Lincoln 1, Plymouth 2.
I mean, look, where does this put when the league standings?
I'm just going to check now. I was just going to have a look at that now.
Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Tom Flanagan. Tom Flanagan runs down the line past the halfway line. And he's actually ran the ball out of play. That's just how bad. I mean, Tom Flanagan's run with the ball and he's run it out of play.
Right, well, Wigan at top on goal difference, followed by Plymouth second.
Oh, we're not even in the top two anymore.
On goal difference, and Sunderland third on goal difference. If we can pull a goal back, it'll knock us back up to 7. If we can get 2 goals, it'll knock us back up to top.
Doesn't he look like Sunderland can't even score a goal? Excuse me.
Russian, apparently, we've been told.
Anyway, good. Well done, my Pritchard. Pritchard plays the ball down the line, looking for the run.
Oh, look at that.
Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien whips the ball in. Cleared by Portsmouth out for Sunderland corner. I mean, Thompson's come on for Marcus Harness. They're just telling me the substitutions now, I think. I mean, look at this, man. Like, you can't dribble with the ball. It's a good ball in, to be fair, but Raggett was there to clear the ball out. Anyway, Sunderland, Pritchard whips the ball towards the middle. Bizzarno punches it out. Shot by Aidan O'Brien. Bizzarno collects the ball comfortably.
Brian Halliday says goal difference is going to be important this season, and could well be. So, 4-0 defeat is not good. But,
it's not. But Aidan O'Brien had a shot. It bounced off the floor, and Bizzarno comfortable really to make the catch. 77 minutes gone here. Ball is out for a throw-in to Daniel has actually come on for Corey Evans. That's the substitution. Corey Evans is off for Dan Neal. I'm a bit disappointed Dan Neal didn't start, to be fair. Anyway, Brown has the ball for a throw-in for Portsmouth. Oh, my next killings. Anyway, Brown has it. Plays the ball down the line to Ronan Curtis. Tackled. And Brown has hit the ball out for a Sunderland throw in.
The King says, absolutely shocking performance, regardless of the weather. You have to take responsibility. If you lose 4-0, you can't tell me every goal was due to the rain.
Well, I can if I want, but I would say 2 of their goals were nicely worked. But other than that, I mean, we're literally rooted to Route 1 football.
Karen says, what are you selling me on Marketplace for?
When you said bite, I was going to say you're selling Kaza, but I didn't want to say that because I'm a nice person.
That would have been very disrespectful, and I would have had to knock you out. Wickham 3, Morecambe 3.
That's a game. That's a game, that thing. I'd love to know what the other grounds are like. I wonder if it's just us affected by this. Anyway, a quick free kick taken. Freeman played down the line. I don't know who this is. Whipped in, but hit off a Sunderland player. And Sunderland will go to clear the ball with Certain. Certain clears the ball out for Portsmouth throw in. I mean,
it's not. You're right, like we wouldn't score if we played till 9 o'clock. It's Jonathan Lamb. Why hasn't it been called off? It's not been called off because they were 3-0 up at half time. Simple as that. That'd have been 0-0. This would have definitely been called off 100%, I reckon. So, I don't know. Christopher Lee agrees with the King. We missed the boat. So, Tranmere 2-1 up against Crawley now. So, I don't know if that's another goal for Jackie Diamond or not. I don't know. Right, throw in to Sunderland.
Throw in, Roster flick the ball on, but Portsmouth retain the ball at the halfway line with Raggett. Raggett will burn forward, plays the through ball to Curtis, but it's intercepted by Tom Flanagan. Tom Flanagan goes to play the ball down the line where Pritchard is, but it's taken off him. But Aidan O'Brien went to run away with the ball, and the ball's got held up again.
It's just not
Pritchard
fair.
plays the ball into the middle to Dan Neil. Dan Neil's surrounded by 3 players. I'll give one thing credit to Portsmouth. They've closed it down very, very, very well. Every time we get the ball, there's 2 to 3 players closing them down. They've done very well in that regard. But other than that, they haven't exactly played amazing. Second half, we played better, but first half, that's where everything was happening on it. Anyway, John Marquis didn't come off on my title. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball. He's hit it off a Portsmouth player. It's out for a throw into Sunderland. 80 minutes gone. And honestly, God, I'm actually just sick of commentating because it's been the most boring game to commentate because nothing's happened.
Well, to be honest, I've had to sit here and listen to you. So I mean, just
well, you haven't really. You've been selling your bike.
Things are selling me wares. Will Grigg scored for Rotherham. Apparently, it says on the chat here. Let's see if we can at least get a goal back. Shall we've got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, Aidan O'Brien does really well. He gets in front of Williams. He's turned back. He's tried to do a McGeady spin, and the ball should have went out of play twice there, and it hasn't. But it's a Sunderland throw in. Eventually, did go out of play. Carl Winchester kicked it off a Portsmouth player. I mean, oh my God.
GS 2000 getting battered at least once happens to absolutely every team in this league during the season. When it's not your day, it's not your day. Simple as that. This is what I'm saying, though. People are going to jump on it and say, oh, first proper team we played, so we're rubbish and all that. And we're not. We are, we're all right. It's just, like he says, it's not been our day. So
there'll be a lot of people who have been over dramatic. Oh, Lee Johnson needs sacked, blah, blah, blah.
Do you always have one of these performances? You've got to save them for a rainy day.
Anyway, ball played down the left side. I mean, we're not, even when we're going to lump the ball forward, we're not even finding anyone. It's just just get the ball away. We're not even looking for anybody. Hashtag Ask Danny. I mean, look at this. The ball, I thought that was a good touch. I thought that was a good touch. It wasn't.
How can that not be called off when the pitch is like that?
It's just unbelievable, mate.
It's just because they've been winning. So, like I said, because it was 3-0 up at half time.
It's just, again, I'll reiterate, both teams haven't exactly played well.
What will you do?
Reiterate.
Oh, thank you.
Both teams haven't played that well. First half, Portsmouth just took the chances. Don't get us wrong, second half, Portsmouth had played a little bit better, but it's still been Route 1 football, really, hasn't it? It's just, it hasn't been pretty to watch. Them have adapted better than us, and they've just took the chances. I'm not going to say, oh my God, this is disgraceful. Just things happen. It's been a horrible day at the office for Sunderland. It's one result at the end of the day. We're still in the top. We're joint second or first, really. We're still joint first. Plenty of time in the season. it's just one of them freak results, really. I mean, look at this, man.
It's not even good to watch. Like you said, I mean, it's been a terrible game to commentate on because Wigan are now 2-0 up against Gillingham. Scoreflash coming in there from DG Earth.
Dan Neal's just received a yellow card, if anyone's wondering.
Not really.
No one really cares, to be fair. Like, I think if we could turn off the stream, no one would really care, to be fair.
Chelsea 2, Southampton 1 now. Score coming in there from DG Earth. And we've got 7 minutes of the game left now. It's Portsmouth winning 4-0. And, well, there you go. It's depressing, isn't it?
It really is.
Shall we stop in Amsterdam tonight and just get out on the lash?
Get one of them nice cupcakes and stuff.
Could do, couldn't we? Let's ease the pain, wouldn't it?
It would. Look at that, man! Oh my God, man! The pitch is just so unplayable on the wings, and we keep going down the wings, which makes no sense. Honest to God, man, how the ref? If you can't play football on the full pitch, you're not playing football. Who are you ringing?
Karen, are we all right to stay in Amsterdam tonight or what? Put the phone down on us.
Oh, God, you've got more chance of staying in Amsterdam than going to QPR.
Right, okay. Going to QPR, man.
Anyway, John Marquis is coming off, and it looks like Harrison's coming on. Ellis Harrison, I believe his name is coming on. 85, nearly 85. 5 minutes gone.
Oh, it's just... Emma Wilson says we have to lose at some point. This is what we're saying. We're not going to go through the season, winning every single game. So, it's just one of them things. Let's see if we can get a goal back.
Anyway, ball played out. Harrison wins the header in front of Flanagan. Sunderland, Portsmouth come away with the ball, but Dan Neal does really well. Passes it back to Bailey Wright, who plays the ball forward. Ross Stewart flicks the ball onto Pritchard. Pritchard knocks the ball forward, cleared by Williams, only as far as Luke O'Neill, who tries to play the ball to Ross Stewart, but it's intercepted by Portsmouth. Portsmouth knocked the ball down the left side, where two Sunderland players get really muddled up. Flappy Flanagan's came back, to be fair, like he's had a really bad game. But Sunderland come out with the ball, and Callum Doyle launches the ball forward, looking for the run of Aidan O'Brien, but the ball's went out for the play for a throw in to, I believe, is it Sunderland? Yeah, Sunderland get the throw. I don't like how close them fans are in out of the pitch. I really don't. Because one of them's just launched the ball over Aidan O'Brien's head.
Should I cash in for £12.75?
Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate.
There's only 3 minutes left. I'm going to leave it.
How much was it?
It's only 20 quid, like.
Oh, what? Oh, is this for the Sunderland 3-1?
No, for 3-1.
I know, man.
Sorry about that to our French viewers down there.
Shocking.
Apparently, the highlights tonight are going to be on after the watershed.
Anyway, ball played down the line. This is just... Do I have to commentate on this? This is awful. Honestly, it's just long ball.
If you don't have to commentate, if you spend the last 4 minutes singing Sunderland songs.
I'm not singing.
All right.
I'm not singing. I'm not Terry. If Terry was here, I guarantee Terry's all Terry's. I'd love to see what Terry's doing on his, I guarantee he's going to leave a ballistic like singing. Excuse me. Anyway, it's just a bit scrappy in the middle. Sunderland come out with the ball. Stewart to Luke O'Neill now plays it over.
The only way to play is down the middle. You're right, like, because it's like out on the wings. Oh,
lovely ball shot! Oh, what a save!
That was fantastic. It was that.
Was that second? It was second. Just dribbled past 2 or 3. And the referee's giving a goal kick.
You are joking.
And what well is that goal kick?
You're joking me. Saved it.
Second done really well there. Skips past 3 players. Has a shot.
Oh, he didn't touch it.
It looked like he touched it.
It did look like he touched it.
Did it? I think he did.
Oh, I tell you what, man.
I didn't.
It's because the
water started, so it looked like the player. That's good decision by the ref then, because I was going to have a go on there. 87 minutes gone. I think that's Sunderland's actual first shot, and it wasn't even on target. Anyway, Sunderland have the ball with Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright goes long down the right side, looking for Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien will run after the ball, but Brown will get there. But the ball's hit them up. Look at this, man. They can't even run forward with the ball. It's getting away from the wings.
It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous.
Goal kick to Portsmouth. You know what makes no sense, right? We know we can't go down the wings because that'll happen. The first time we go down the middle, we've created a chance. But we keep going down the wings. We need to stop going down the wings. It's not going to work because you can't run with the ball.
Different ones are saying man of the match, Pilchard.
Water. The Water's man of the match.
Pilchard.
Who's
Pilchard?
Pritchard? I don't know. What does Pilchard mean? Like, is that a water reference?
Pilchard?
Yeah.
You don't know what a Pilchard is?
No. Why would I need to know what a Pilchard is?
Dino.
Wait there. I think
they're not call it off now. No chance. But he's having right. Lee Johnson's having a right go at the referee here now.
Oh, wait there. What's going on?
There's no way. There's not 2 minutes left. He's not going to call it off now. To call it off now.
Call it off. Call it off.
I've been celebrating like it's a win. Because he ain't got it. There's no chance. Right, we don't know what's happening here. There's no way he's called it off. The Sunderland fans will be going mental. It's just going back for a goal.
So what? Unless Lee Johnson's had a right go.
Right. No, we're back in play now. It's just wishful thinking. Lee Johnson's having a go at the referee, and we're still trying to get a goal there, like. Oh.
I was getting excited there, when I seen the ref go over and I seen him put his hand up like to stop. Oh.
Marion Trowell says Dino is just great.
How?
I think because you don't know what a Pilchard is. You're a Pilchard.
Is that a nice person or something? I don't know.
Pilchard?
I don't know how am I supposed to know? Why would I even want to know what a Pilchard is?
Never. Well, I don't think I've ever eaten one, to be honest. So, but it's fish related, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I know 2 types of fish: cod and flatfish. Mackerel as well. So there's 3. Sorry. Oh God, man! Just call the match off, man. I don't care if there shouldn't be any added time, really, should there? They should just blow the whistle. Wait there. The referee's had something in his ear. Oh no, it's just the what do you call it?
It's the 4th official being patted on the bottom by Danny Curley. It's pointless putting
3 minutes.
It's got 3 minutes extra time here. Added on time, which is just you might as well just blow the whistle now. It's silly. Somebody gets injured now in these 3 minutes, they'll be out of the matter.
I mean, we need to score 4 goals in 3 minutes.
Well,
we haven't even looked like scoring a goal all game apart from the second shot.
You know what? It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love. Fall in love.
I'm getting worried about you.
So, Karen says it's a fish similar to a sardine. He doesn't know what a sardine is, man. So, it's very good. He's just told you.
It's official.
Official. Hey! Oh, God.
I'm really sorry.
Spannerman says 2 types of fish, cod and flatfish. Unbelievable.
Goldfish.
Selfish.
Oh, God. Well, the referee's been very selfish today when we're not calling it off. Unbelievable. It's just...
Oh, well, you have another fan here. Damien Jenkins says, I agree about Dino.
What's that?
Well, because Marion said, you're great.
Well, one of my friends told me that I'm one of the most uncultured people he's ever met.
It doesn't matter. You're a nice guy, actually. Dino is you're just a lovely person. You've got good morals. So he's playing, isn't he?
Who?
Joe Morrell.
He is. Oh, that's a bad
There's
foul.
An injury.
But that wasn't because of the water. That was just because we were uncared. It's just absolutely wiping. There's only like a minute left. He looks like he's probably winded, to be fair. He has been given a yellow card. I think the referee's made an awful decision not to call the game off. If both teams can't play football, it might as well be netball. I mean, that actually it wasn't that bad, to be fair. That foul. Right.
Well, I've just been told that yes, Sunderland are back up to 2nd now. So Accrington have equalised against...
Wigan scored 4-3. That's a hell of a game, that.
Yeah, well, Accrington have equalised against Plymouth now. That's 2-2. So we're back up to 2nd. Wigan 4. Morecambe 3. Hull 2. Middlesbrough 0. Well...
I mean, would you agree? I mean, it's been an awful... I know, like, we're getting beat, but it's been an awful decision not to call the game off.
The annoying thing is, as I've said, if this game had been 0-0 at half-time, the game would have been called off. So it either gets called off or it doesn't. The pitch is either unplayable or it's not unplayable, regardless of whatever the score is. And I still believe that had it been 0-0 at half time, this match would have been abandoned.
Well, the referee's it's full time here. Unfortunately, I think the referee made a really bad mistake and not call the game off. If you can't go down the wings, you've stopped Sunderland's style of play. That's what you've done. You've stopped a style of play. They're 3-0 up, right? Them have to sit back, right? Them can just sit back. And how are we going to break them down with a long ball? It's very rare you can break them. You've got to try and get them intricate passes, and you can't do it. And you can't get down the wings to get crosses in. It's just been a bad day at the office. The conditions haven't helped. Portsmouth have adapted a lot better than us. I'm not going to slate the lads because the conditions were awful. Yeah, we've been beat 4-0, but first half, they had 3 shots, 3 on goal. 3 shots, 3 goals.
Yeah, we've not been allowed to play, and that's because of the conditions. And I know you can say the same for both, but that's how we play now. We play out from the back. That's why we're doing so well. SR4Q says Sunderland have sunk to second place. Well, you know what?
I'd love to know what Lee Johnson's interview is going to be like after, because I mean he was adamant the game should have been called off, which I do believe.
How do you feel about it? Are you fed up?
No, I'm not fed up. It's one game.
Because Lee Hall, Sunderland have just cost him 1,500 quid.
Never back Sunderland. So, even if Sunderland are playing well, I'd never back them, because the day you back them is the day they don't turn up. He does done that plenty of times. He'll put it on Sunderland, needs Sunderland to score, and they won't score.
Sunderland every week.
I know. Do you ever win?
Yeah, I've won a couple of times this season, 3-1, isn't it? So, anyway, well, it's depressing. Sorry about that, everybody. Honestly, it's like it was a terrible match to watch.
It was a horrible one to commentate, because it was just a lot of boom, boom, boom. It wasn't like I could say, oh, you should have passed a couple of players, lovely 1-2. I don't even think I said there was a 1-2 in that second half.
Yeah, it was a difficult one to commentate on. It was the pitch conditions were terrible. You know, credit to Portsmouth. They've won the game. They were both playing on the same pitch, and they've handled it better than we have. The thing is, you know, it should have been called off. Now, would we be talking like this if we'd have won 4-0? Would we have been saying, to be fair, it should have been called off? But that's where we're at. Look, a couple of things before we go. Don't forget, if you're looking for a stocking filler, the SAFC Fan TV mugs are now available to you. I'm going to bring you up and show you a nice, pretty picture of those. Check them out. There they are. Ideal for Christmas. If you can find a way, if you go into the Wheat Chief and you want to buy one of these with cash, then the $4.99 we on the website to buy them. They are $7.99, but that is because of the postage, which costs us, it's £3.20 to send these out. So that is why they're that price. We did try and get them in as cheap as possible for you, but they are ideal. They're lovely, excellent quality, dishwasher safe. You can stick them in the dishwasher; they'll be fine, and they'll make an ideal gift for a Sunderland fan this Christmas. So they are the SAFC Fan TV mugs. There you go. And your tea or your coffee will taste so much better in one of those. If you want to buy those, they are available on our website, or better still, there's a link in the description below. Just click on that and that'll take you to where you need to be, and you can purchase an SAFC Fan TV mug. We will be back tomorrow with the Sunday bunch. We are back to 7 o'clock. We'll stick it on social media so you don't forget. But we are back to 7 o'clock. We've done 6 o'clock for the last couple of months, and we felt that 7 o'clock seems to be a better time. So we are going to be back then. Well, at least you lot are in your house. We're over in Amsterdam, so we've got to make our way back to the UK. So we are. Oh, we're going to do one, aren't we? Really? It's a bit depressing, isn't it?
It is. I don't even know. I don't even know what you can really say about it. I mean, people will make excuses, like not make excuses, but people will argue, oh, they had to play on the same pitch and all that. Yeah, that is true, but They didn't play great football. It wasn't like they broke it down. It was just them adapted a lot better than us, and I can handle that. It wasn't like we got outplayed. They just handled the conditions better. If we got outplayed and we got absolutely torn apart, which we didn't, them just took their chances in the first half, and then second half they can just sit back. And how are you going to break a team down if you can't even get down the wings?
Right. Just very quickly then, massive thank you to Marion Trowles. Never mind, it was a great show just listening to you both. Thanks, Marion. That's very kind of you. Teddy Gaming, YouTube, Blue Army, Jay Turner, Play Up Pompey. Well done to the Portsmouth fans. You know, your team done it. You've won. Thanks for tuning in to our channel. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's free to do that. We've got 141 likes. The likes are a little bit down this on this edition, but everyone's a little bit down, aren't they? So if you'll just smash the like button, that will take a second. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. And well, that just about wraps it up, doesn't it, really, Dino? There's not really a lot else to say, is there? No. We will be back at 7 o'clock on SAFC Fan TV tomorrow for another edition of the Sunday Bunch. Before we go, there's a quick 30-second ad from me. And Dino, say bye to everybody back in the UK.
Goodbye.
See you back. We'll see you back in the UK tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you. Bye-bye. SAFC have teamed up with our sponsors, OneFootball. This is a superb football app and the only app any football fan will need. You can keep bang up to date with all the latest news coming out of your club. Transfer news when the transfer windows are open. See where you stand in the league. All the league tables are on there. Any information you need regarding football is in the app. You can download it for free via the link in the description. Do it now. And once again, thanks to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV.